and tell me it's terrible.
All right, welcome to Streams of Silver, our bi-weekly 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons campaign. My name is Damien. I will be your dungeon master. We're going to do a quick introduction to everybody, and then we'll do a recap. So if we'll start with Steve.
Okay, well, I was Riskberg and Eldritch Knight. Now I am just called the Holy Avenger.
Okay, Dad.
Holy Avenger. I am a Random Chaos, a half-orc barbarian.
Jonathan.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I play Alistair Hood, a celestial warlock with deep mysteries.
Austin.
Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries.
I am Kessin Rell, a arcane trickster wizard.
And Marshall.
I am Lorgar the White. I am a cleric dragonborn.
Excellent. All right. And last we saw our adventurers. They actually had quite a successful time in the cathedral, as you guys passed all the tests. You passed the test of valor in Idle Glen, where you guys were tested whether or not you would stand up in the face of evil and destruction to save an innocent, no matter what the cost. You passed the test of wit, as you answered the I think it's an androsphinx. Sphinx's 3 riddles. Pretty well, actually. I'll give it, like, you guys handled the riddle part of that exceptionally well. You then, the closest test you guys came to failing, I think, was the test of humility, as you were told that you weren't good enough, that you would never be good enough, that you failed, and that there's nothing you can do. And you took that. I mean, the purpose of that test isn't to make it seem like you should give up, but the purpose is for you to understand that nobody's perfect and not everybody has the answers, and sometimes you're wrong and you're not the ones, or you need to step back and be humble. And you guys were successful with that. You did. You took that in stride. And then, of course, at the end of test of skill, as you had to fight the Deva to prove that you could handle it, you were successful. Multiple people tried to draw the sword. It finally fell to Risberg. He then opened himself up to the sword and was basically consumed by it to some degree, leaving behind a righteous shell. And so you guys, then Risberg used the sword to basically create a radiant explosion, destroying the scab and freeing Yingu's pet, rather. I'm sorry, Yingu's pet, the Devourer, which you're going to use to release the city of El Torel. You guys, were getting together, getting your plan around, when Maggie showed up, and she had called in your favor, or your boon that you guys had promised her, and you had to travel to the parallel elemental plane of joy to try and figure out why her ex-husband had not returned their cat that they have. What's the word?
Joint custody.
Yeah, doing custody of Mrs. Claus, their cat. Maggie says that it's quite odd because they've never not followed through with it. His name is Kringle Northwind, and you guys have gone to his workshop to try to figure out what's going on. While you're there, something strange has happened. You run into these small little unhealthy little elves, some snowmen and different things. You've also noticed that some of the food, especially the milk, the butter, and all that good stuff, has been destroyed. Something odd is going on for sure. And that's kind of where you're at the moment. You had fought these animated armor and found the 2 shards of
swords.
candy weapons. Yeah. And that's kind of where you're at the moment.
Okay, I want to go back. While they're doing that, I'm going to go back to where the cows are at.
Yep.
And try to find you said there were some buckets turned over and stuff?
Yep.
I actually want to try to milk the cows, get a couple of buckets of milk.
Yep. Go ahead and make an animal handling check. You can do it with advantage because these cows are so unbelievably docile that you really have to try to mess it up.
He just punches it in the
Yeah,
kidneys.
you're able to milk it pretty, efficiently. Yeah, and got a quarter of a bucket, half a bucket. I don't know how much a cow. I guess these guys would give a lot, so I don't know, half a bucket if you want.
Okay, is there? I want to try to get as much as I can, so I want to try to milk all. You said there's 4 of them.
Yeah, you can get a whole bucket full if you want, like a big old, like a giant dairy pail.
Yeah.
Try to dump a little bit on one of those elves and see if they like sizzle up like Holy
Well,
water.
I want to try to catch one of them next time we find and make him drink it and see if that changes his. If that's the reason. You think somebody went through and destroyed all the milk, so there's a reason. So either it makes them sick, or that's what made them turn into these things. Because I'm assuming they
Well,
wasn't evil.
Normally, I would say I am against that, but due to current events,
Guess
we are
what?
in a place of joy,
against-
and that makes me angry.
Against giving you're against giving elves milk?
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm actually pro elf.
I'm pro elf,
I'm
and I'm not afraid to admit it.
I guess
I'm
you're
picturing random chaos waterboarding him with milk.
gonna start calling him Grim.
Waterboarded with milk boarded. Well, you know.
That's funny.
So long as the suffering is done for.
Oh yeah, they'll
The
be
good.
suffering.
Hey, it's for the scientific purposes.
We should also bake some cookies and force feed him that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
made with cheese.
Boo.
Oh, did I
We've,
not move you guys? I'm
single-handedly
sorry.
Invented Cheez-Its.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
You guys are probably like, okay, when are we?
No worries.
Now, those two swords, are those great swords or long swords?
No, those two swords are scimitars. Technically, they're finesse weapons. They're shaped kind of uniquely shaped, but they're considered scimitars, meaning they do 1d6. They're finesse weapons. When you pick them up, like first of all, you smell peppermint and cool mint, and they're extremely lightweight, and the one feels warm to the touch, the other feels cold to the touch.
Heat miser and cold miser.
Cold Miser's always been my favorite.
Okay.
Alrighty. Sorry.
No, I was just looking at the stuff we had found last time. Man, too bad Random Chaos's legs are back to normal. He can wear those horseshoes as a Zephyr.
Hey, I want those.
The
Well,
horseshoes are
we
better.
can get some paint. We'll go back to Robin the Fine and see if he can't figure out to use that paint we gave him.
I got a better idea.
Ah.
So cut his legs off and cut a horse's legs off and sew them back on.
Yep.
I
That's
think-
my plan.
Make a
I don't know.
centaur.
All of Random's good ideas tend to involve his bike, so I imagine that somehow that's related.
Okay, so you guys are you're in the dining hall here. The doors
Yeah.
are here.
Oh.
Here. That's here. Here.
Well, we might as well go
And this door
methodically.
goes
So I listened
back
through
out.
this door.
Which one?
Makes sense.
That one there. You hear nothing. It's quiet.
Is it locked?
It is not. Doesn't appear to be.
It's clear. I am, even though we haven't found any yet, I'm still going to attempt to look for traps on this door.
Prudent.
Possibly, if I can remember what. Oh, yeah, investigate.
How many doors are in here?
In
All
the room
set.
you're in, total there are 5, including the big door that goes outside. So there's the door you came in, the door that leads outside, and 3 other doors. The little brown parts on the walls.
Yeah.
So did you
Interesting.
roll? Oh, I see. Yeah, you don't find any.
I'll open it up.
As you open it up, you see that this room appears to be some sort of like quarters of some sort. Maybe 7 beds with 7 bedside tables. This room, the spacious room, has the feel of a well-appointed inn. A large spherical chandelier made of glowing baubles at the end of a reindeer antler shed bright, colorful light throughout the room.
Are there 7 doors?
Mm.
I searched through the room.
Right. What do you mean you're searching through the room?
Under beds, under pillows, under the mattresses, any dresser drawers.
Go ahead and make an investigation roll.
See if I can't not botch this one.
What'd you roll? Sorry, 24. So you don't find anything really of value. More. You find a lot of candy and things like that around.
Is it evil candy?
Is it evil candy? Sorry. No, it's mostly, but sorry, I gotta make sure I'm in the right. I got everything here.
Also, any like documents too.
Yeah. So what you see here, this appears to be sleeping quarters. It's been recently used in the last couple days. Each of them, you do notice that like there's personal items in each one. A lot of, you actually find a lot of cigars, a lot of chewing tobacco. You find some pairs of shoes, different sizes, though all of them are very small. And things like that. Some different, mostly a ton of candy around there as well.
How many cigars?
You find 12, and they smell like minty. They smell like a menthol.
Ooh, my kind of guy.
So as you guys are digging around in there and you find those cigars and you're, kind of making sure or, really giving everything a good look over, it's at this point that you guys hear kind of a jingling sound. And as you turn and look, you see that reindeer antler chandelier appears to be looking in a different direction. And at the last, as you guys, there's this pause real quick as the realization that maybe that thing just moved. You see that chandelier just drops a few feet suddenly and begins to hover on its own. And you guys feel a sense of kind of dread and a little terrified as your eyes fall and you guys get a full look at the beholder.
Oh
Roll
no!
Roll
no.
initiative. Actually, and this is a surprise round unless you have alert because nobody was.
Damn.
Oh, pretty good, but yeah, I'm not going to be doing much.
Risberg could not be surprised. I don't know if I can be or not.
Yeah, I think you still get your alert feat.
Well, if I'm surprised at the beginning of combat and aren't incapacitated, I can act normally.
Right. You have to rage. You have to use your.
I have to. As long as I rage on my my turn.
So you can certainly.
I wasn't in the room, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we are at. Did everybody roll? Because I'm missing a few.
No, I didn't roll. Yeah.
I'm missing. Yeah, there it is.
Ooh, wow. Risberg. Ooh.
Oh.
Got some bad ones on there.
I rolled 25. Mine showed up.
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Random.
This thing,
Well, do I hear anything? Because I was in the other room.
No, not seeing where you're at, because nobody's yelled anything, nobody said anything. So no,
Right.
I would say that you probably have not heard anything.
Then I wouldn't rage or anything because I don't know anything's going on. So
okay, Alistair, I'm assuming you can be surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, so as it comes down, you see its central eye begin to glow this frosty cold.
Horrible.
Yeah, as this cone of frigid cold erupts around you guys, it doesn't actually cause any damage, but you feel you slow down. It's just harder to move. So anyone who starts their round in this cone, and he's looking straight ahead, so it's basically all four of you guys. So your movement is cut in half, and you have to choose if you take an action, a bonus action, or a reaction. Like if you use your reaction, you can't use your action and bonus action while you're in this cone. Okay, and he's also going to. You see that the lights on the end of his antlers start to glow, and then these rays start to shoot out at them.
That's bad.
Integrated by a beholder. Great.
All right. I'm doing it random. I mean, not at random, but randomly. Lorgar, the first one shoots at you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as this black ray shoots out.
No bueno.
So as it hits you, or actually it doesn't hit you. A con save means it does. You just kind of shook it off. So you get, as it hits you, you feel your body start to tighten up, and you actually see his skin start to slowly change color, this black color. But he's able to kind of fight it off a little bit. Okay. Second one is going at. That would be random.
Where I'm at.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. You're not in the room. Sorry. I was just looking at the pictures on the Discord. So that would actually be Risberg. Risberg, I need you to make a strength saving throw. So we'll go with the first. I don't know why it's so a 13. Unfortunately, so as what appears to be this like translucent, it looks like what you know that in snowy places they'll have like horses pull a plow. It looks like one of those, and it slams like a translucent version of that slams into you as you fly back 10 feet, and you're going to take a little bludgeoning damage. That was actually one of the worst ones you could have used. So yeah, one point of bludgeoning damage.
Stubbed his toe.
Yep. And then Alistair, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
I need to do a 1 moment. Saving throw. Constitution.
No.
So as this black beam hits you, you see his skin start to turn, looks like almost to stone, but then you realize it's coal as his body's starting to turn to coal.
Alrighty then.
Cool.
Okay, you know that if you can't get rid of it, it's going to, or if you can't shrug it off, you'll probably turn to solid coal.
Well, junk.
All right, Kessin.
I am going to use my action to yell out, "Random!" And then I'm going.
You can do that for free. It's not your action if you.
I'm just going to yell that, but then I'm going to use my action to make a puff of sulfur and appear here.
Okay.
Now I can move normal on my next action, correct?
Yeah, you're out of it. Yep. You will be out of it. Yep.
And that is my turn.
All right. Risberg. So you have to choose.
What is Thunderous Smite?
That is a spell that adds thunder damage to your attacks. You cast it, and then your next hit will apply that damage. But remember, you're in that freezing ray or that freezing cone. So you have to choose whether you move, take an action, or a bonus action. You can't do all three. You can only do one right now.
Oh, so I can't attack him.
You could shoot a bow or use a ranged attack, but you couldn't move to him and physically attack. Or if you move to him, you couldn't attack. Yeah, you have to choose.
Hey, what is Hunter's Mark?
Hunter's Mark will basically, you cast that, and every time you hit them, you'll do an extra D6 points of damage as you've marked them as your target.
Crap. Do I still get Risberg's magic attacks?
No, you don't have his spells, but you have your new paladin spells.
Okay.
Smells.
Okay.
Your new paladin smells too.
Maybe I should just get out of this guy's cone range, can I?
You would have to probably go somewhere like here.
Yeah, it's basically
The
going.
cone.
Yeah.
Behind him?
Yeah. You know, if you came here or farther south, you would. I don't know why that's not showing up on your. Oh, there it goes. You would be out of his range.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I can.
Okay, go ahead and you move there.
Having trouble moving my.
I can move him here. There he goes. Lorgar.
All right. I am going to. Wait, so I can't cast any spells like at Alistair since he's in that shield or the cone?
No, you can. You while you're in the cone, you can only choose an action, a bonus action, or a reaction. You can't do all of them, or movement rather. So you have to choose which one. But you could cast a spell if you want. You just couldn't do anything else.
I'm gonna do Greater Restoration on him. See if I can get rid of that coal.
Yeah. So as he prays, he puts his tempest, a holy light goes over him, and you see the skin returns back to flesh.
And I can't do another
Nope,
bonus
that's-
action.
Nope. Yep, because you're in that cone. Yep.
Goddamn cone.
Random.
Did I
Yeah.
hear anything?
Oh yeah. You heard the combat too by now.
Okay, then I am going to
Oh, those were supposed to be.
will rush. Well, maybe I don't. I'll run down to the door.
Okay.
And look in. What do I see?
So you see this reindeer skull with antlers, and it's got lights and baubles, and it's flying around shooting rays out. They're surrounding it in combat.
Licking you for disco ball?
This table right here,
Yeah.
is that looks like a big old tablecloth?
It is. It's huge. Yeah. What is it? 10, 20, 30, 40? It's like a 45 or 50-foot table.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab my sword and whack off about a 10-foot piece.
Okay. That'll be your action.
Yep. And I guess that's all. Yeah. Then I will go ahead and rage as my bonus action.
Yep. Which means you can move 20 feet with that as well, if you want.
Yeah. But,
You don't have to, though.
yeah, but I couldn't do anything after that, right?
Right. You'd be done.
Yeah.
That'd be
I'm
your
gonna
move.
wait. I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Alistair, so your skin has returned.
Ooh, all right. So, do I have any idea if I move out of its range, if it's still affected by it, or I guess if I'm in the range at all during my turn or the start of my turn? Is it? I guess mechanical question.
For the what, though,
there.
right?
I
Or for the
don't-
cone?
For the cone of the.
So it's if you
the
start your
slope.
turn in there. So, yeah, regardless, even if you get out this round, you still will only have one action.
Got it.
Oh, you should be up here. I don't know what happened.
I forgot to put myself by Alistair.
Oh, you moved up there.
You only
You
do
couldn't have
one.
moved up there, yeah.
Yeah. So that might mean that.
Oh, do you have to
Like, if you only-
touch? Is it
It's a
by?
touch.
Oh, then you couldn't
Yeah,
have done
touch.
that. Yep. Sorry.
That means
Yeah.
I can move up there for my round.
Because you can't move.
Alright.
Yeah, remember you can't move and do an action. So, let's go back a little bit because that does change things. Well, so we'll just say you're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw because he wouldn't have been able to do
Yep.
that.
Sorry, I just
Alright.
saw that, so that's why I put it
Yep,
in the
no
chat.
worries.
No worries.
So
Did you move instead
so
then?
you could have moved up to him though. We'll say you moved up to him.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a start of turn saving throw.
Yep, on a field. Yep, target. Cool. At the. Oh no, it's at the end of your next turn. Never mind. All right, you're right. So we'll go
So
ahead.
you're getting a chance.
Yeah. So I can do something.
Yep.
I actually don't know what I'm gonna do
Wet
here.
myself
Do
with
I? Do I have? Would I still be considered as having Shillelagh up? How long does that last? Oh, like a minute, probably.
Yeah, it's
not,
probably
huh?
gone. Yep.
Shoot. What do I want to do here? Well, I don't think I would do that. Feels like all of us moving around will mean that at least some of us are going to be out of the thing. So I think I would. I would cast Shillelagh, and
Okay.
that would be it. And then, so that would be my. Then I do the save throw. I
Yep.
kind of slowly turn. Or I'm not sure if I'm already
So it
now
says.
cold. But
I gotta remember. It must repeat its saving throw at the end of its next. No, you got. Yeah. So now you see he's pretty much complete. Like he's moving really slow. He's completely cold. The only thing that isn't at the moment is his eyes.
ooh.
Okay.
Oh, and just I'll have Memnock kind of move to the point where
Okay.
he can like sort of diagonally see in the room and be like, what do I want to do here? Before stopping.
Okay. So this thing is actually going to move back, and in doing so, none of you can make a reaction against him because you've already used your action,
Yeah.
your one thing. So he's going to move here, and he's going to put his cone on. Let's see. It's a cone, so it can go. Hold on, real quick. Sorry, I just want to make sure. I think it's going to hit. At this point, it looks like it's going to hit Risberg and Lorgar, but I think it's going to miss Alistair. So Risberg and Lorgar, you're in the cone. meaning you can only do, you have to choose. And then it's going to shoot its rays. I can see everybody, I think, including random at this point. Okay, Alistair. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty.
Damn.
Nice knowing everybody.
So, you see
sorry,
this.
Sorry, I did that for the imp. Sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
yep, no worries. Go
And
ahead.
it would have used his stuff.
Yep, go ahead.
Ability check. There we go.
So you see the ray shoots out like what appears to be wrapping paper, like strands of it. As it shoots out, he ducks under the way, and as it hits the bed behind it, you see it wraps the bed up and would have restrained him. Okay. Lorgar, I need you to make a Christmas saving throw.
I thought you said a Christmas saving throw.
Christmas.
Everything's on brand.
I'm like, I fail. I don't know what that is. Because I don't have the Christmas spirit right now.
Yep. Yeah, and you fail.
Stop the madness.
I've got it too.
All right. See this kind of gray, heavy ray shoot out. And as it hits you, you feel just like every bit of joy and happiness and cheer is ripped from you. So you take
already been done.
27 psychic damage, and you are incapacitated until the end of its next turn of your until the end of its next and becoming until the end of its next so until the end of your next turn you can't you lose your next turn as well, as every bit of he falls to the ground in complete and utter sorrow.
Oh, he's gonna heal Alistair too.
All right, Kessin. Can you make a dexterity saving throw?
I was hoping it'd be some dex based. Please, God, roll good.
Of course. One. Whoa. That's a good roll. So you take 44 fire damage as a ray of peppermint blasts you.
Peppermint, that makes sense.
Yep. Okay.
Damn.
Kessin, you're up. So we gotta put him on. Yeah, you're incapacitated, Lorgar. And Alistair is slowly turning to coal. Gotcha.
Okay, so
and now we're at Kessin.
me.
And you're out of the ray. Rissberg and
Yes.
Lorgar are both in the ray as well.
Mirror image.
Damn, I was rolling good damage. Mirror image. Gotcha. Okay. Make sure you
You want me to put that in a thing?
Yep, and make sure you take your spell slot on. Also, remember when you click on your
now.
if you click on your right click your token and you go down and you click the little thing, you can put like little symbols. There's a little circle underneath. So just an idea if you want to put something to remind you that you have stuff. Like Alistair has on his.
Right. Is there a mirror image one?
There's not really, but you can kind of just use the
Yeah,
same one every time, like this maybe. Kind of looks like
Yeah,
there's
just
Yeah, let's do that.
and then that's
just
your
make
mirror
sure you
image.
remember.
Okay, you have a bonus action left if you'd like to use it. If you have
bonus action?
What?
You said a bonus action?
Yeah. I mean, if you have anything you want to use it.
Is it? It's a reaction to use my other sword. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna move here.
Okay. Rissberg.
Okay, since I'm right on him, I can now smite him.
You can. 22 hits. So, what spell are you casting? Thunderous Smite, or are you? Let me see. Maybe you can't though because you're. In this...
I lost it now.
I got it right here. Let me see. Oops. So that's a bonus. Unfortunately, you couldn't actually use the smite because you would have to use your bonus action to cast it and then your action to attack, which you don't have. So you can only just do a normal attack.
Okay.
So you did hit though. Go ahead and roll your damage for that first one up here where the sword is aerial, the 22.
Got to roll scroll. I neglected to scroll.
Oh, it's okay. I can roll the damage actually right here. 19 radiant. Okay, you can get your second attack.
Okay.
Oh, so it should just be a 10. Unfortunately, that misses. Okay. Lorgar is incapacitated. Okay, so go ahead and take that symbol off because now at the end of your turn, you're no longer incapacitated as you start to feel a little bit of that joy return. Now, when I say joy, you were sad, obviously, or enraged, but this was different. It was it was literally sapped out of you versus being just you're not feeling it. Random.
Okay, I am going to take a leap off of this table.
Okay.
And try to leap over him and spreading that tablecloth over him.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics roll. All right. You rolled pretty good, but still not good enough. Okay, so as you leap over him, you're able to wrap up some of his eyes. I'm going to see how many and which ones. Unfortunately, so you cover up his central eye and one random eye right at the moment. Okay, let me mark those down. So as you leap over, you cover his central eye and another one of his, not his eyes, but one of his antlers with the lighting on it. Okay. It starts to shake and kind of. All right. Alistair.
So seeing that I am now mostly coal, and not being super certain if I would last another thing, I am going to cast. Where is it? Oh, I guess I probably don't have that up there. Remove curse on myself. I hope that does something.
Okay. As you cast that, you feel the energy kind of wash over you, but the coal stays where it's at.
Junk. All right, so give me a second here. Because I just realized I did want to have something that indicated I was doing that. So yeah, I'm still that. And then I still have. Oh wait, no, I can't cast 2 spells in a turn. Wait, no, but this is already cast. I still have Hex from last session up, so I will now use the bonus action to apply it to the whole deer over here.
Okay, go ahead and make a.
Oh yeah.
Saving
And then
throw.
hopefully make my con save. If not, I regret nothing.
I regret nothing. My only regret was failing my saving throw.
Yeah.
as you
as I say,
as you cast that curse, and at the last second your body's moving real slow, you kind of bring your hand up in a little flurry of magic as the hex washes over him before you see him, Alistair, just freeze in that moment as a lump of coal. All right, this thing's turned. It's shaking its head. It is going to decide not to take its action to try to get that off. What that means, though, is if I roll that, I will do it like this. If I roll that eye that is covered, that means he shoots it, but he doesn't get to. It's all random. He's just firing them. So we'll do it that way. And nobody is in the ray anymore.
What is Memnock doing?
That's a good question. You don't know. He's invisible. You have no idea what Memnock's doing. Oh, wait, I rolled the wrong dice. All right, random. You see that it fires, and you see all this, like, around that, the one that's covered. You see a blast of energy and freezing cold, but it kind of just freezes up the thing that's covering it. Lorgar, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, he's not I can do it for him. Oh, no, that's not. I don't want to do that. Saving throw, not a. 16. He ducks that gift wrapping paper as it shoots past him. And then Random. Can you make a charisma saving throw?
No, I cannot.
Fair enough.
Or I even roll. I'll tell you, no, I cannot.
Almost on the... All right, you take 33 psychic damage as you feel all that cheer and joy you have for combat just seems to sap away from you, and you're also incapacitated until the beginning of your next round.
How am I incapacitated? I mean, is it because
it's not a physical thing. It's because you're just like your sorrow as all the cheer has left you. You just don't have a will to
Lost the will to fight.
Yep. Kessin.
Piece of shit. Now I can finally do something.
Fucking behold, dear. I'm gonna. So that hits, and you get your sneak attack. Yep, you definitely. Yeah, so you come up, jump underneath it, and take a big chunk of it off.
How's called shots? Is there a way I can aim for the stalks to disable them?
Yeah, you can attack them specifically. That's not actually technically a called shot in this. That you can just target that. It's like they'll have their own set of HP and different things like that. But it won't take away from the core HP of the creature. So that's the thing you got to make.
I'll just attack it again.
Okay. 13 misses. You hit it, but it's bone.
Thanks, all.
Yeah, super hard. Yep.
Piece of shit. All right, and I'm going to move into the corner.
Okay, Risberg.
Okay, so I'm no longer in the ray.
Correct.
So I can use Thunderous Smite.
You can. Yep.
And smite this guy. I'm not sure how that works, but do I click the sword or the Thunderous Smite spell itself here?
The Thunderous Smite spell. So and now do an attack. I'm sorry, that just shows the DC, but go ahead and make an attack roll because you still get your attacks. Yep, so that hits. It has to make a strength. It failed, and what happens if on the first deals in? Additionally, the target creature must be pushed 10 feet away or knocked prone. So it can't be knocked prone, but it does get knocked back 10 feet. Go ahead and roll your damage. So click the Sword of Zerial button, and then I add this extra 5. Here, I can click it here. The Sword of Zerial damage. There it is. 19, 20. Yeah, that's pretty good. As it's thunderous, you can hear it from 300 feet away, so this thundering sound just echoes through the place. Okay. It smashes into it, goes flying back 10 feet. It can occupy the same space as you as well because it can hover and whatnot. So, all right.
Do I get my second attack?
Yeah, I believe so because that's bonus action. Yeah. That hit. Go ahead and click the damage. I got to take that slashing off. It's just 24 radiant. Yeah, this thing's just.
Lightsaber.
Yeah, I mean it cuts about as cleanly as one. Okay, why won't it let me? Oh, okay, chopping this thing up. Lorgar.
So I'm assuming Alistair is dead.
So you can make a religion or an arcana check. So you know that actually you think you could restore him with your greater restoration. You think he's been petrified, basically. He's not dead, and you think a greater restoration, even at this point, would heal him.
Okay. Am I still in that thing's?
No, nope, and you're right next to him.
Okay. Sweet. So then I will use that, and then.
I know I was rolling randomly. If I wouldn't have made that save for him, he would have been restrained this round and wouldn't have been. It would have been another round. You're casting Greater Restoration.
Yes, sir.
As he does, there's this like shudder, and then it's like coal dust just falls off, and Alistair is revealed to be underneath.
And then
I do believe, though, all your concentration, all the spells you had cast, all that stuff is gone.
Gone. Understood.
All right, and then I'm also gonna cast Divine Favor.
Is that
The bonus action.
Yeah, but you can't cast 2 full spells in the same round, even if one's a bonus action, and you can only do a regular spell and a cantrip. I know it's so you could cast Divine Favor and then a cantrip, but you can't cast Greater Restoration and then another full spell.
Oh, I don't have any other bonus action cantrips.
Okay. Random. You are. Yep. At the end of your turn this round, you are. No longer you feel the joy of battle return. Okay. Alistair. You are restored.
You just like I'm dusting all this stuff with this. I'm like frozen, kind of mid curse, and then now I kind of feel myself kind of come back and realize that I'm not quite what I was in whole. So I will basically use my action to cast Mage Armor on myself to bring my AC back up, and then recast Shillelagh, and then kind of move to be at the side of the thing over here. I assume I could do that.
As you shudder to, and you cough up a thing of coal, you see that he actually doesn't do anything that you can see except concentrate, and this glowing armor appears over him, and then his staff starts to glow. He's back at it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. This thing is back coming at you guys. So the first one is 1, 2, 3, Alistair. Unfortunately, as you come and approach him, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
All right. One of my actually this is the one that's gonna hurt.
Hey.
Hey, you made it. So you're able to handle as this plowing ray slams into you. Put your staff up and kind of slide back.
Your shenanigans.
And then Rissberg. Oh my god. Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Rissberg. Oh yeah.
Hey.
You're easily able to duck out of the way of what appears to be a peppermint ray. And then one. And then Lorgar needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
On it.
Dex save.
Yeah.
Hello. Give me more coffee.
As you get wrapped up all this gift wrapping, and there's a bow, you're restrained, and you'll have to use your action if you want to try to get out on your turn. You are restrained. Okay. Kessin.
Now I have a quick mechanics question. If I hit it with my Tasha's Mind Whip and it fails, it says it has to choose between an action, a move, a reaction, blah blah blah. If I hit it and it fails, will that stop the ice stalks as well?
I don't know how much you would know of that, to be honest. What is an action and what's not. So you think, I guess, his action is shooting those rays. So you with that wording, you can decide whether or not you think that'll work or not.
Problem is it's an intelligence saving throw, and it's probably got a damn good intelligence. I would assume. I've also never fought a beholder, let alone a deer holder.
Behold deer. A deer holder. Might even be better than the beholder.
Okay. Reminds me of the squatting tiger, hiding dragon. I'm just gonna attack it. Why did I just disregard that and close my character? Oh. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, that hit. Oh yeah, you're putting this thing's. He's got big chunks falling off of it.
Just squatting in this corner. It's so big.
Okay.
Fantasy.
Risberg.
Oh, it's got minus. Ooh, I should do that.
I assume that hits.
Sure does. Okay.
Warming.
That hit. Oh yeah, you big chunks flying off. Now it kind of falters, but it stays afloat. Lorgar. Oh, you're no. What
You're
happened?
muted.
You're restrained. Yeah, you have to use your action to try to. What can you do as restrained? I don't think. Let me see. Make
I didn't
sure.
mean to cast that.
No worries.
Clicked the wrong button. I meant to close the line.
Restrained. So your speed becomes 0. You can actually cast spells though. Your attack rolls against creatures have advantage, and creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage. Okay, and disadvantage on dex saves.
So you got to do a strength check, right?
If you want to use your action to try to get out, yep. An athletics roll actually is what it is. Grapple thing.
I'm actually gonna cast Bless on our 3 front runners.
Okay, yep, you can do that. So wait, there's 4 of them up there. So so you want Risberg, Random, and who?
We'll do Austin's guy.
Okay, you guys get 1d4 to your saves and do attack rolls. Okay, Random.
I'm going to recklessly attack.
It's a pretty solid plan. Now, yeah, I don't think you're raging because you went a whole round without getting without attacking or taking damage. But that hits.
What did you do to me? What? You ruined it. How?
You leap in the air, you come down and just shatter it as it just shatters in pieces, and lights and little bubbles and things fall to the ground and bone everywhere. Well done.
I'll walk over
Coughing
to
up some
Kessin.
more coal dust. It has been something of a
Kessin,
bad year.
take this,
Yes,
take
sir.
this sword.
Uh,
Take this sword. I'm done with it.
Take the sword. You done with it?
Yep.
Thank you, Lorgar. I believe I owe you my life.
Give me some of that divinity you got.
I will
Sure.
endeavor to do so as soon as I understand exactly what the heck that is.
I try to break myself free of this damn wrapping paper.
Yeah, you can finally with some help. It's surprisingly
Yeah.
strong wrapping paper. It's high quality.
Shit.
I'm going to sit down and attune to my Frostbrand.
Okay.
I give Kessin that sword of sharpness.
Okay.
Sort
Good
of
one. First you
sharpness.
should use it.
And
Well,
a devil,
it
you
shrinks
say?
down
No.
into a scimitar or a short sword or whichever you would prefer.
Scimitar.
Hey, Trask, can you become a club?
No, he has to stay a
Soft.
blade.
All right, well, so it goes. Basically, I just want to go out and check and see if the fact that I was temporarily stone has in some way changed the boon that Memnock had with me.
Burning hot coffee on.
So you think that for that round, yeah, he was
Yeah.
no longer beholden to the ring, but now he is. You feel the power there. So, yeah, you think while you were stone though, he wasn't. He was freed from the ring.
Got it. I'm assuming that he was like, and then he's like, come back in the room. We're like, oh yeah,
dang it.
totally never left. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I searched through all the little baubles and antler.
So you're able to find a ruby,
On the couch.
a diamond,
Oh, never mind.
a sapphire, topaz, an emerald, and a pearl, along with a large silver key that was apparently inside the skull, the reindeer skull.
Silver.
Silver, yep.
Ruby, diamond,
Topaz.
emerald, topaz.
Should be 6 of them.
Yep, I got it.
What were they? Sorry.
I think he's got them. They're emerald.
I got it.
Yeah.
What's he?
Topaz.
Diamond, sapphire, topaz, emerald, pearl, and a silver key.
Yep.
I light up one of those cigars, those menthol cigars.
Yeah, they're quite.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like a menthol cigarette, I guess it would be, but quite fried. Like when he takes it and he blows out the smoke, his mouth, then he breathes. It's like,
Yeah. Festive.
Smoke. Yeah.
I had anybody else? Smoke.
Silver key.
Post-battle smoke. Post-battle cigar. No. Okay.
I'm
Never
good.
mind, then
Quick.
I'll smoke both of them.
Yeah.
Keep it. Take it back.
I got her again.
I seem to recall there being a locked. Wasn't there a locked? Or wait, that wasn't locked.
Outside. Locked.
Yeah, the outside area, but I think that was where the
Yeah, but that actually didn't have a keyhole. Also, I
Yeah.
forgot to. I think you guys know that. I just wanted to recap. There is a door here as well. When I was pointing out the doors, I forgot this door, and then these two on the far side here.
Oh.
When I was pointing
Alright.
out doors earlier, I did not point that one out.
Alistair's brazen behavior doesn't seem to be stopping here. He's gonna just walk into this thing.
So this neatly furnished room is comprised of chinaware, display cabinets replete with cups, saucers, and teapots, 4 stools, and a table laden with dainty lace dollies. On the table is what appears to be a weathered-looking book with a red velvet bookmark. A large shield is mounted on the eastern wall. It appears to be made of pastry.
What door is this?
What I'm looking into over
Yeah,
here.
sorry, let me move the...
So, I'm going to, before I open it,
This is
look
what
at the book, see if I can get. Oh my goodness!
It's the shield hanging on the wall.
I'm not particularly a shield person, but I will say there's a particularly delicious looking shield in this room, by the way. If anyone is
walk up
into that sort of thing.
You do what?
I walk up and look at it.
Did you see? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Looks like it's made out of like a
Yeah.
wafer.
I wrote down wafer shield.
I don't know. It's smiley face is kind of enticing.
Yeah.
He's just eating it. No.
You know.
The book, does it have a name on it? Can I see on the
Yeah.
side? or
So as
anything?
you approach,
Yes.
yes, you see that on the front of it has a title. So same as on the spine, though the last word is crossed out and replaced with another word. Though you can see what the word is. So the original title of the book was "The War of Niceness," but the new one says the War of Naughtiness.
Does it look like it was crossed out recently? Is that something I could tell?
It's hard to tell. What you can tell is though, as you go to pick it up, a lot of the pages and a lot of the book has been ruined because there appears to be hardened like peppermint candy all over it, like somebody spilt hot candy all over it and it's hardened. So as you pull it, it starts to rip some of the pages and stuff.
It's like a #1 noob move for gamers, man. You don't do that and touch your controller.
But as you
Yep.
are taking a look at it and stuff, you're able to, read some of it. It appears that long ago, there was I don't want to say this. There were twins born, one healthy and one sickly, one strong and noble, and the other is scared and fearful. You're not able to get much out of it, except that long ago there was a great division between the two, a great war of niceness, where one of the brothers took control of the parallel plane of joy.
Got it.
Yep. And so that is kind of what you get from the War of Niceness. Book.
Well,
Simpsons episode with the evil and good Bart.
yeah. It would appear that we may have stumbled into a family squabble. Also, I'm gonna go check out the tea because I'm parched.
Yeah, so as you look, you can tell, like, if you're a tea guy, then you would absolutely know that this is some real high quality. Some of the tea you've never seen before. Again, it's got a mentholy, kind of a cold feel for it, but there's also all kinds of Earl Grey, green tea, chamomile, all of it. All
I hate Earl Grey, but I like all the others.
Yeah, I'll go. Oh well, is there something in the pot? I don't know why I'm focused on this. Why am I doing this?
Yes, but it's old, like it's a few days
Yeah.
old, and yeah.
I don't think I have any cantrips that really help me boil tea or anything. I'm like Sacred Flame produces heat.
After you pick out whatever tea you want to make, I take the other teas and put them in my actual backpack.
I'll just as a result of not really wanting to spend too much time on this, I'll take the couple days old tea and just chug it back, and then put some of the Earl Grey in my bag.
Okay.
Well, you have at that Earl Grey.
I pick up that shield.
It's super lightweight.
So sticky.
Does it stick? Is it sticky?
No, it's it looks like it certainly should be, but it's not. It's like I said, and then as you look at it, you're like, you kind of touch it at first, expecting it to just crumble, but as you grab it and kind of twist at it, it's strong. I mean, it definitely looks like you're going to pick it up and easily be able to break it like you would a wafer, but it doesn't.
That's a pretty neat shield.
I have to hang on to that and see what it is later.
Yeah.
Chloe, can you get him out of the?
I listen through this door right here.
Go ahead, make a perception roll, I guess.
Hold on, boy. Perception?
Yep. Yeah, you don't hear anything except actually you don't hear anything but random's breathing.
Ram, you're in another room. How do I? Is he still attuning to his weapon?
So with the tea,
What's he doing?
Yeah, I mean, you guys can wait. He's probably got another 20 minutes or so. But...
Can't see if he has cat food in his mouth.
I'm gonna do another 20 minutes. Actually, I should.
The whole game with no scimitars, now got 4.
I definitely should have been taking a short rest there. But what I will do instead is, hey, Lorgar, that shield looks a might bit interesting. Would you, if you'd like, I can take some time and see if I can identify any magical properties it has. Pick it up and try and first eat it, but discover that doesn't really work out. And then I will, as a ritual, do I guess 20 minutes does give me enough time to do detect magic, and then identify if it is magical.
So it is magical, and after you identify it, you find out that this rare shield is what's called as a wafer shield. So I guess you wouldn't know much about that. Go ahead and make a history roll. Anybody who has history?
I do have history.
I believe I do.
Yep.
No, I don't.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you're new. Yeah. Yep. So with the 16, you've heard, now that you're thinking that in these parelemental planes and these different things like that, that there's a parelemental plane of sweetness. And there's something called the Grand Bakery of Baba Ganoush. It is basically this place is, it's got like rivers of chocolate and things like that. And actually these wafer shields can be used to travel on those, as a means of travel. You can surf on them. But while you're attuned to this shield, you can doff it and mount it as a bonus action. Whilst mounted, you ignore non-magical terrain, can move across surface of liquids, and your movement speed increases to 60 feet. Additionally, if you take damage while mounted, you must succeed a dexterity saving throw or fall off the shield and fall prone. The DC for your saving throw equals 10 or half the damage taken, whichever is higher. You can dismount the shield and don it again as a bonus action. Also, once on each of your turns, you can move. If you move 20 feet in a straight line, you can whip the shield in a cool move No action required. Splashing hot chocolate all over the creature within 5 feet of you. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d8 fire damage on a failure or half as much as on a success.
That's awesome.
Hoverboard. That's awesome.
Looks like I'm gonna be donning a wafer shield for a while.
Let me show it to the player so you guys can have
Yeah,
this in your thing now.
that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
You got a hoverboard and you can hover and fly on your grotesque black ebony fly.
Yeah.
Sort of flightless aerial dragon.
Yeah,
Terrifying.
pretty silly or pretty
that hurts.
wonderful.
You're a flightless dragon.
Speaking of that, Flight of Dragons is a great old cartoon movie.
I've never seen it.
It's a really good one. It's like it was made like the same time like the old Hobbit movies and stuff were made, like the cartoon Hobbit.
Yep.
Anywho, well, I'm gonna listen to this door too real quick before I just start popping open other doors.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. It's quiet.
Open this one.
It appears to be locked or stuck.
Damn, the one door I didn't check. Okay.
I believe we have a silver key.
Silver lock.
So this door down here that you're at does not have a keyhole. The one up here does.
Oh. This door, is it different? Am I imagining that? No, I'm
No,
not
it's
imagining
just-
that. Yeah.
Hey,
Alright,
put the key in this door.
It goes in.
Turn it.
It clicks.
clicks.
Pull the key out. Put it in my chest pocket and open it.
Okay, as you swing the door open, you see a hallway with multiple doors. It looks like these would probably be rooms. To each of the door goes down. The hallway goes down about 20 feet, and then it turns left or right. There's a couple doors. There's an open door you can actually see from here that looks like it maybe goes into a bathroom or a bathhouse or a bathroom. I guess an actual bathroom with a bath rather. Yep.
So we've got the communal shitter out over here,
Mm-hmm.
and we've got a more professional shitter down over here. Gotcha.
Professional.
Random. Is he still over there?
Yeah, he's attuned now at this point. It's been the 20 minutes.
Making sure I didn't want to get in something hairy and you'd be like 4 rooms away. Okay.
I pick up my bucket of milk.
Okay.
Here's this sloshing bucket of milk. I'm opening the doors as I go down, so I'm going to open the left one and then the right one.
Hey,
Yeah.
Lord, you want to sling me some of that hot chocolate here in my milk and we'll party?
Yeah. Each of the rooms has a similar layout: a chest, a bedside table, and a double bed.
I think something's in there.
Let me move these.
I'm seeing something right there.
Well, you should probably not be scampering too far ahead if we're just opening all these doors.
I'm not moving it. Oh, okay. That was. I didn't realize that was Alistair.
Oh no, we got some
Yeah,
creepy
yeah.
old guy over here. He's looking
Yeah,
real.
oh god, he's hideous.
Ah,
I must smite it.
Hey, we're
I mean,
two. You said there's a chest in each room.
Yeah.
I'm going to check for traps. The chest.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a.
So the first thing you notice is that most of them are either open or cracked open, and they appear to have been rifled through and in a rush. As you peer into this bathroom, Alistair, you see a bathtub. It's filled to the brim with water. There's a delightful scent of cinnamon, ginger, and roasted chestnuts in here. There's a pile of voluminous red clothes that lies in a heap on the floor.
Oh God, Santa!
Can you make an insight roll for me? A naked Santa. Oh my god.
The naked Krampus.
Naked.
Uh,
Okay, yeah. So that's what you see in there.
Got it. Let's
I'm
see.
going to check all of the chests. You said they're already cracked and
Yep.
open
So
or
as you
whatever.
look through,
You said
most of
they
the stuff is just clothes. You notice though that a lot of the clothes in here seem to be small, fit for kind of the size of those other, maybe slightly bigger than those things.
I'm gonna take them.
Okay.
The clothes that are on the floor here, are they small too? or
No,
are
this
they-
is like would be like a nighttime robe, and
it.
it is like a big, huge red one. It would whoever wears this is a massive person. Make an
For kicks,
investigation
I'm
roll
gonna
as well.
throw it on.
Well, make an investigation roll, quick roll.
Yep.
Roll real quick. Jeez, that's a hard.
No worries.
Clothes for those for the red caps.
Yeah.
So what you notice as you pick this up and you kind of scan the room, you notice that it looks like this place has been quickly cleaned up because you can see like white marks and things like that. The entire place. The only thing that hasn't been cleaned up or even probably really touched is this pile of clothing. And as you pick it up, because you're going to throw it on, the first thing you notice is it's covered in cat hair. Like, somebody who has a cat who, who
Yeah.
picks it up all the time, it's just covered in cat hair.
Covered in cat hair.
Claws.
Yeah,
And so is it covered in cat hair on the inside or on the outside?
on the outside. That's a good question. But like, no, the cat wasn't wearing it, but yeah, like somebody was.
Yeah.
So interesting. Well, I think this might have belonged to our Chief Kringler.
Jeez.
It kind of looks nice. I'm just gonna throw it on. It'll also seem friendly to the cat if we ever kind of come around
Yep.
by it.
So in this
Well, you're
room,
a
real quick,
frail
too,
old man, and it's a big, voluminous red night cloak.
there's
so.
a couple different
Yeah.
things here. So there's a door
Yeah.
right here. You might not be able to see it on your thing. I know the map on
didn't
this
see
one's
that
kind of
one.
weird. There's a door here
Yep.
and a door here
Yep.
and a door here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back and open this door.
You're gonna open it, okay?
Yep.
You die.
Heh.
Man, the house
Saw
goes
that
up.
Make a
Yep. As you open the door, this warm, comfortable room has a wardrobe, a huge, super duper king size bed. Yeah, and there's a table and a chest or like a footlocker rather as well, in this room.
Is it open or locked?
The what?
The footlocker.
Footlocker is not locked, but it's not open.
Yeah, I'm gonna check everything else first. I'm gonna rummage through everything, and then I'm gonna go to the chest and check for traps.
So what are you rummaging through?
In and around the bed, under the mattress, under the pillow, in the pillow.
Okay. Yeah, it's
What's
nothing.
on the table?
Appears to just be a old teapot and some blank papers.
In the blood.
Get the paper.
It's just okay. It's blank. Can you make an investigation roll, Kesson?
Yes, can.
A lot. Smell like BO. A lot. So you notice as you did, you're really checking out that bed that it appears to have not been slept in the last couple days.
Like I said, is there anything underneath it? Under the blankets, in the blankets, under the pillow, in the pillow?
Nope.
Okay. These guys aren't very good at hiding shit. Places I would hide things. Okay, I'm going to investigate the chest.
Go for it.
Footlocker.
Yeah, you don't find any traps or anything.
And you said it's not locked, so I open it. But
Inside
before I
is-
open it, I stab it with my sword.
okay, as you open, you do what?
Stab the chest with my sword first, like just give it a good
Okay, yeah,
good stabbing.
big solid footlocker.
Okay, just in case. Okay, I open it.
As you open it up, you see that again, this looks like it maybe used to hold more. Like some stuff maybe has been taken out, but what you see in there is a big, solid pair of black boots, come up to your calves, heavy duty with big buckles on them, and then there's also a big black leather belt with a big gold belt buckle.
Okay, misspelt black. That is a
That's a new one.
yeah.
Spelled it with
B
a
L A
Q.
R O
BLAQ.
R O C K.
Now, we need to be taking all this stuff with us.
I am.
Yeah.
I inadvertently had filled it last time, so I took a bunch out. Me and my inability to pass up cooking materials. Okay. So I take the belt, I take the boots, I check the bottom and the lid.
Okay, you don't find anything.
The chest, the footlocker.
Okay, nothing underneath it.
We look underneath the table of the bed.
Yep.
Yeah, I already did. Okay. I go down and I open this door.
Okay, you guys haven't checked that wardrobe yet.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
I checked the
I
wardrobe.
shouldn't have said anything.
No, yeah, you're right. I foolishly assumed that was part of my
No, because you specifically
everything else.
said well, you said
no,
the
yeah, you're
bed.
right.
That's all because I go what specifically. Actually, you
right,
don't find
right.
anything. You don't find anything in the wardrobe.
no
Is there
spare
a
ooh.
false back to it? I checked the back.
No, yeah, it's empty.
No Narnia. Damn.
So this looks like the. Can I check for any like sort of secret doors in this room?
Yeah, you can certainly do that. Yep, investigation.
The boys just watched Chronicles of Narnia for the first time. They're like, I've never seen that. So
No, I am pretty sure that this room is extra not secrety.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, there goes any concerns I had about stuff we're missing in there. All right.
did we miss a door over here?
No.
No.
That's outside. You guys walk past outside.
Yeah.
That's more of that.
Yeah,
Stuff
this
that's
is
growing.
the cabbage, right?
Yeah.
The like.
Okay. Yep, I open this door then.
It appears to be locked.
I put that silver key in.
Yeah, it goes in.
Turn it.
This room is flooded with paper. Baskets are filled with unread letters. Ink drips from an overflowing stamp tray. What you see, though, that really catches your attention is a big, tall, jolly-looking man with a big white beard. He's sitting there. He's got what appears to be with him a cat, a small cat, and it's wearing like a little robe. He's got it in his hand. Whoa, whoa! Who are these fine young gentlemen here?
Does he look off?
You mean off? No, he looks like he's got old big white beard, red coat with a red hat, white ball, big white beard, rosy cheeks, jolly looking. You startled me.
We've encountered things that have been an illusion before, so I disbelieve his jolliness.
No, he seems quite jolly. Thank you. I've been trapped in here for a few days now.
Yes. What has happened here? What troubles this place, old man?
Unfortunately, I think that perhaps my brother has come with his naughtiness.
To his ribs. No.
Me and my cat here have been trapped.
Well, your ex-wife sent us here to retrieve you and your cat.
Well, I have to thank you then.
Where
You guys will be put on the nice list.
Glad to hear it.
Where's your
But
brother?
yeah.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Where is your brother at? Do you know?
Oh, I wish I knew. He's a crafty one.
Well,
But
we read a bit about your little bit of a skirmish years ago.
Yes, a bit of a family tussle, falling out, of course.
uh,
You
Are you
know,
willing to do battle with him again?
I would prefer not to. My brother is always been a bit jealous of my health and my exuberance. You see, he's had quite a bit of health issues in his day, and just always playing second fiddle. I'd imagine he's quite bitter. Oh, he's been on the naughty list for some time.
Well, his minions have been trying to kill us since we've been here. So
Oh, yes, yes.
in here.
He can be quite a naughty boy. Where are have you seen my little helpers?
What do they look like?
Oh, little half men running around making toys and the like.
do they look grotesque and unhealthy?
Oh, my poor friends. Krampus must have gotten to them.
Yes.
That is what.
That's what happened. You're cleaning blood off. Green blood off your
Yeah.
Well,
So how did you end up in this room
He
locked
locked
in?
me in here. You can see that the power of this house is quite strong, even from me.
Interesting. Well.
Oh.
We have some milk. Perhaps random. You would like to give it to the cat or the Miss Claus? I don't
Is your
know.
brother lactose intolerant?
He's not a fan of the dairy products.
Well, I don't. We got the. If you'll let us have the cat, we'll take it back to your ex-wife and wish you good luck.
Absolutely. Is that the only reason you're here?
Well, Maggie sent us to get Mrs. Claus, but random. If you want to finish looking through these rooms, maybe we can end this. What is your brother's name?
Krampus.
Ah, yes. Maybe we could give Krampus his present for the year.
I hesitate to get involved in a family dispute.
Yeah.
Never ends well.
If she's just looking for the cat, I suppose. Suppose you can have her. I can clean up here.
Yeah. Maggie mentioned the cat was a fantastic chef. Just curious, what did she mean by that?
She's a great cook.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Oh,
Makes wonderful
just
pastries.
not known. I've not known cats to cook commonly, so that's interesting.
It is quite.
So what? I don't understand. What's your brother? He just destroy all your work and just leave?
He's a bitter man.
I think he's here somewhere.
All right. Well.
This door.
Okay, what are you doing?
I guess where you're. Can I make an insight check? Can I see if he seems genuine or if like there's just
He
something
seems
weirdly
genuine.
off
I mean,
here?
everything he said so far. Unless you're looking for something specific.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Like, does he recognize the fact that I'm wearing his robe, or at least I assume it's his robe?
He hasn't said anything about it.
Cool. I guess. Well, what will you do now that you're unlocked?
We'll go and look for my brother.
Do you like often venture into rooms in your home for which you don't have keys?
Like I said, he was locked out versus being, or I was locked in versus being locked out.
Interesting. Well,
Certain doors that are locked that don't have keyholes.
mm,
How do you open those?
Some of them might be barred or stuck. I'd have to see which doors. You guys remember this is my home, though. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what, I don't think, now we've
should go.
entered the realm of breaking and entering.
I don't know.
I'm going to make an insight check also.
in what way? Like, you got to ask me, you got to tell me what you're
Yeah.
looking for specifically.
Just a feel of the man.
Whether or not. So you feel whatever you naturally would feel from him. Or like what you feel from, what you get from it.
Yeah, if I'm this holy avenger now, or somewhat of a paladin, can I detect evil?
You can detect. I think you can detect like undead, fey, fiends. I don't know if it's straight evil. I have to look. Let me look. But you might be able to. You might have a spell. Let me see what your stuff is. Let's see. You can. Where's that at here?
Well, I think the cat would be pretty pissed if he was with the bad one. So
Celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you. You know what type, and yeah. So you don't necessarily. Let me see what your spells are. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Sorry.
I pretty much agree with random. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to paying back this stupid Krampus for the unhospitable act, but if we haven't found him, then we might. They're on open terms. We've pretty much nixed all of his bodyguards, so now it's just one-on-one.
We found quite a bit of reasonable home defense in our time here. How did your brother avoid all that?
That's a good question that I will have to look into.
While they're talking, I dip my fingers in a bucket of milk, flick it.
Ah, you bastards! At that moment, you see the illusion disappear from him as you see this stringly haired man with his yellow teeth and his it's always some hero's got to show up. Hold on 1 second.
I was kind of prepared for that, so.
Once again, random proves to be the wisest of us all.
That's all right. I got something for you. And with that, you see he spins into snow, and disappears.
Shit.
Does the cat stay back?
The cat hisses at you. No, it vanishes as well. And as it does, you see that its hair starts to fall out, and you see it's this hairless cat, and it looks all sickly too.
Horrible. That's the most horrible animal in the world.
Yeah. So okay, let me go ahead and I'm gonna open this door.
That's horrifying.
And then, yep. Okay.
Taking his ears.
See? Milk.
Good old me.
No,
Didn't think I could find it this time of the year, did you? I love that.
Yeah.
What is it? Ernest Scared Stupid.
Can I like check through the notes and things in here?
Yeah.
Like what were the looking for a reason why he would choose to be in this room of anywhere?
So you don't really see any reason why he would that you can see, but you just see these are like letters from, and they're not just kids, like just all kinds of beings throughout the planes. You can tell that he apparently goes through the astral plane to kind of hit all these different places, and so all these letters.
I'll open this door.
As you open that door, you see that a large map over 6 feet on the edge is held down by Giftmas themed paperweights at each corner. The room is warm and there's a slightly sickly sweet pong in the air. Shelves full of maps, calculations, and navigation equipment line the northern wall. On the southern wall is a large blackboard with coordinates and times written in a large grid.
Oh.
I think Alistair would go in, and with his recent
Maps would be nice, but I'm trying to resist the urge to just walk up and erase the board.
Yes, no. Give me a second here. I spent a few moments with the great master Mordekainen. I obviously have learned to understand what all this means.
Yep. What are you
And
trying to do?
he'll look at it.
Go
to
ahead and
see
make
if
an
he can, like,
investigation roll.
Let's see here. I'm doing it this way. I don't know if it's not.
Yeah. So you see that. Yeah, this looks like a giant map, but it's a multi-planar map with the astral plane being kind of the roadway. So that's basically, it's charting out this unbelievably complex route. Now, what you notice with that investigation roll is that the route seemed to have been changed recently. Go ahead and make a intelligence history check.
All right, so one moment. Yes.
Yeah, so for the 15, yep, that's exactly what you needed. So with that, what you notice now with the new routes, it appears, and some names that are written on there, it appears that there are some infamous names on here, especially naughty folks. It includes a human venture capitalist, a drow people trafficker, and a gnomish pizza master famous for their pineapple pizzas. They are, so these people, what you notice now is these routes have now been changed to go to naughty people.
Interesting.
Can I write the names and locations down?
Yeah, yeah, you can. Jingle bells, motherfucker! You show up and like, take them all out. Like,
if we look enough,
Ding
can
dong,
we? Is it possible to find the location of Van Thamper?
Make a investigation roll, or I don't know, what roll would that be? Investigation, I guess. Roll. Make it with advantage, though. It's going to be DC 20.
All right. Well, don't really have a great shot, but
because I mean,
does.
just to find that individual, but that's not a bad. I mean, that's a.
Actually, yeah, this is going to be.
Can I give him a hand? No, he's already got it with advantage.
No, but if somebody has guidance, they could. I don't know if the.
I will give him a hand. Because
you rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Just my one shot. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
man.
you see, staring
Just do
at it
once.
before
He just
eventually.
moves one piece of paper. It's like, got it.
Yep. So what you find is that they're in Boulder's Gate, which you knew, but what you did find in here is basically mark on there that you know back ways through the plains to get to the Van Thampers, or whether their villa or what it is. That's what you find here. Much like you found the chimney into the Van Thampers, or to Van Thamper.
It's straight Harry Potter all the way to his ass.
You can see that there was a route to them. Like they were gonna, they had been put on the.
Yeah.
Nat
Got
20
it.
on it. That's the only thing. That's what you had to roll with it.
Yeah, that's what I had to roll.
Well done.
I'm back here and I'm going to commune with nature while they're messing around with that.
Okay.
It's a ritual.
Yep.
I want to find.
So it takes him at least 10 minutes to do this. So go ahead and what do you want to find?
I want to do the powerful celestials, phase, fiends, elementals, or undead.
Okay.
Influence from other planes of existence. And valent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples.
Okay, 1 second. Kim.
Well done.
Yeah.
So
both of you.
As you commune, what's your first one you want to know?
The powerful celestials, phase, fiends, elementals, or undead.
So there is a powerful fae, and you know the location or the direction. Sorry.
It might be a radius. I can't remember.
It just says you could determine the location of powerful undead in the area.
Okay. So basically out at the front gate where you guys first came in, there is a powerful fae. And maybe even multiple powerful fays at that point. You want to know what else was the second? What was the second one? As this winter wolf manifests in front of him and he begins to communicate with it.
Influence from other planes of existence.
yeah, there's definitely influence from the plane of naughtiness. The that's the main one. The parallel plane of naughtiness is encroached.
And then prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples.
Types of peoples, I think, is what it means. So you know that there's the snowmen; those are actual living creature of some sort. You know they're around. You know that cabbage is actually tobacco, special type of hardy. It's probably that tobacco that you guys have rolled. You know, so you know that's there. You know that there are plenty of like reindeer and weredeer or were reindeer.
Reindeer. And so I would know if I go back out toward the gate, then I would know where to go for that powerful fate.
Yeah, you know where it's at. It's at the gate, like near, like you basically know. It says know the location within the range, so yeah, you know it's there.
I'm yelling down the hallway. Hey, come on, we gotta go back to the gate.
Oh, all right.
It's kind of strange how it didn't show you the location of Mr. Pringle.
Well, it just said Faye. It could be him or it could be the other guy.
Yeah.
Well, he said he's got something ready for us, so I'm assuming it's probably the bad dude. So yeah, let's go. There's a front door
Let's
right
pause
here.
real quick right here, just for 1 second. I gotta use the restroom before we. Real quick, but yeah, we'll pause.
Okay, so we'll probably need to come up with a battle plan before we open this door.
So we go out there and cut his head off.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
You're back.
Let's see.
Okay, what's going on? I had to go to the bathroom myself. So what's going on here?
Did anyone attune to those 2 scimitars, or are you going to attune to that?
I said earlier, I'm in quite a predicament. I went so long with not finding a single scimitar. Now I've got 4. I don't know what the 2 candy cane ones do yet, other than that they are magical. And then I've got Trask, who apparently can become a scimitar as well, which I should have known because it became the great sword for you.
Yep.
And then I've got the scimitar of speed.
Well, they're either one better than the weapon you got, though, aren't they?
Well, I don't know what the candy cane ones do, but the scimitar of speed is only nice because it gives me a bonus attack. I get 2 attacks around instead of just the 1.
Oh, that's the one you're attuned to now?
Yeah, that's the one I'm attuned to now. So Trask is technically better because even though I lose my extra attack, he gives me the ability to fly. He'll give me the ability to shoot fireballs.
Yep.
And what else can he do other than alter self?
Yeah, he can alter self. I don't remember. It seemed like there was something else. Well, we didn't know because Chrisberg didn't.
We probably won't know because I'm going to give myself fully to it.
Yeah, he didn't open up to all his powers, so there was other powers, but I don't know what they were.
Yeah, I just don't want to fully open myself up to it. Because now I'm thinking it might be just like what happened to the Holy Avenger. I might just become a different character. I don't want to do that.
You also have Devil Sight.
Devil's Sight, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah, you probably, I mean, I would, if you're going to, I don't know, I was going to check into maybe Maggie or at the circus or whatever it was. You might be able to find someone that could tell you exactly what it does. Exactly what it would do to you.
Yeah, back at Candlekeep, I'm sure someone knows.
Wasn't necessary. Yeah, I mean, maybe.
I've even got that dagger being made at Candlekeep too. Holy shit! I got a plethora.
I gotta go there at some point. Hey.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to Damien. I'm going to unattune to the sword of sharp or the sword of speed.
Okay.
Well, that takes an hour. I don't know if we got.
I thought it took. Okay, never mind.
It takes an hour to attune. You can instantly unattune, but it takes an hour to attune.
I'm going to drink.
Sorry, that would have been nice because the fireball would have been nice, but I'm going to wait.
I'm going to drink my potion of supreme healing.
Okay. I forget exactly how much.
I picked the wrong one. It's D4.
It's 10d4 plus 20.
Yeah, pay no attention to it.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. So What is your guys' plan before we move in? Like, you guys are going to go out to the front gate? Are you going, and are you going to the front doors to go out?
I don't know. We know another way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we
you
know.
guys came in the back door.
route. Yeah. Do
I don't
we?
know.
Yeah. Well, we know they're waiting for us. We could make them come to us, right?
We got all the food.
Well-
We need to shut up and close up the doors.
We could, half of us could go out the back way, and then you have
Yeah.
a way to communicate, and then the other half could bust through the front door.
Let me.
Well, I think probably no matter what we should do is pick up on more milk.
Well, he's got a whole freaking gallon of it.
Yeah.
Got a
Just
bucket. I
wondering.
don't know how many gallons in that bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it's a pretty big milker's bucket.
Well, somebody should take that and use it. I don't know. Use it as a.
I was just
What
thinking
would
that
you like
maybe
to do?
I fill up the water skin that I have. I'm not sure how much. Like, can you fill the would they take the whole bucket, or could I, put some of it?
I don't know.
at
We have
least,
to ask Damien how big the bucket.
Yeah.
He didn't really tell me how big.
Yeah, so the
was.
bucket's a large. You could easily fill up a couple wineskins with the bucket. The bucket is going to be a couple, probably 2 or 3 gallon bucket, right? Because that's what like
I wonder.
a farmer would use, or a milk.
I wonder if you dipped like a sword in it. And you
Yeah.
did-
Also,
Or an arrow.
yeah.
um,
No worries.
Okay, so what's
Or
the
you
plan?
could, Kesson, you can, could you, use your, whatever is that, teleportation, whatever you got,
we used it.
He's already used it.
here
You can
over in
go
the
invisible.
head. I don't know. I guess if take what you want, the rest of it, first thing we'll do is throw it on his head.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is random is I'm gonna go invisible with the milk pail, and then run around the back. So while you guys are engaged in fight, I can sneak around the back of it. So if you give me like
Well, maybe
a
take
2-minute count,
maybe take a couple. Maybe take somebody else with you. You could follow
everybody
behind
else go
them.
invisible.
Somebody could follow like 10 feet behind you. That way,
Yeah.
you can get
Just
another.
in
attack.
case you run into anything.
Either maybe I don't know, Jonathan maybe.
Yeah, and then
could-
you guys just kick out the
So-
front door and charge him, and
somebody's
then
going
me
to
and
use
Alistair
a
will go
spell.
around.
Somebody's going
can
to use
do
a
that.
spell to go with you.
Yeah, so
although
me and
I
Alistair will go
am
around the
keeping
back.
on spells at the moment, so I don't know how much use on that I will be, but yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
you wanna-
you stay with them. You can cast that Spirit Guardian, and you guys should charge out front.
Yeah.
Oh, you should bless us right before we go through the door.
You can only
I
concentrate
am-
on one spell at a time, though. Bless and Spirit Guardians are both concentration spells, so
Oh, I thought of bless. I didn't know bless was
Yeah.
concentration.
I am down about 1/4 of my hit points. I probably should.
you can lay on hands. By the way, you get 5 hit points per level, so basically you have 50 hit points you can heal up to.
Yep.
If you want.
Okay. I
Can you
need.
spin
Well,
this around?
I'm only down 28, but I might need those 28. So
Yeah, so you
Well,
can
you
do
can-
25 and just heal yourself 25. I think it has to be within 5. I don't know.
yeah,
what it is.
I'll do that.
And then you have 25
As-
hit points left.
Have you or Lorgar got any buff spells? That's not concentration.
I'll help Marshall look at his spells real quick. That aren't concentration's a good. Yeah, that's a great question to ask. Now we're getting into combat tactics.
Yeah.
Because you can have a leader of the group and then a combat commander. You know.
Whisper, can you get that 25 to me? I got hit pretty hard.
I also can heal for some amount. if
So
people need
he's
it.
got. Let's see. Sorry, I'm going to move your stuff real quick just for a
Mm,
second because
40
it has
hit points.
concentration. Spiritual. So your spiritual weapon's always a good one that floats around there. You have you
Yeah.
basically can weaponize your bonus action. Other than that, no, I think all of his are at the moment
Yeah.
concentration.
There are very
spells.
few that aren't.
Yeah.
Like Long Strider is one that increases movement.
Yeah.
Um,
So you want to pick which whenever
yeah.
one you want to use. So if you're going to use bless, oops.
Whisper, can you give me that extra 25 you got?
And remember, you can actually cast bless at a higher level. If you want to bless more than 3 people, for every level you cast it, you can bless an extra person. So if you cast it at 2nd level, you can bless 4 people.
Well, I mean, I guess that which one's better? That Spirit Guardian might be better, I guess.
If you're looking to do
I've
damage,
got Aura of Protection. I'm
Yeah.
not sure how to use that.
it's just
Let's hear.
constant. Anyone within 10 feet of him basically gets a huge plus to their saving throws. Paladins are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
In second edition, paladins were super powerful too, but the key to second edition was there was stat limitations that were very hard to hit a paladin for. So it's not
Yeah.
like not everybody could be a paladin.
No.
Well, I don't know. I guess somebody heal Kesson
I
and
can.
decide what you're going to use, and we'll get to the door, use it, and then we'll go through.
How many are you down? How many are you down, Kesson?
I was down 40, but if you give me that 25, that'll put me down. That'll put me at 77 of 93.
I'll do that.
Okay. Also, one more point I'll make for you, Steve Risberg, is that you also have something. You have your spells that like Thunderous Smite, but you also have a special ability called Divine Smite, which means after you hit, this is the cool thing. You don't have to decide until after you've already swung your sword and I say you've hit. You can then expend a spell slot that you have available to do extra damage. If you
Okay.
So like you swing, I say you hit, you say I want to use a first level spell slot. You do an extra 2d8 radiant damage on top of that. So that's one way to use your spell slots too. And it doesn't cast a spell. What?
And
First spell slot?
No, it's 2d8 and then it's an extra 1d8 beyond that. So the second level is 3d8. But again, if you do it afterwards, so you can wait until you crit and then all of a sudden you do a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
Like a ridiculous amount of damage.
What I'm going to say is that, just looking at this, that kind of if they're clumped up together, I'm going to ask that Memnock go with those that are going out the front door, and then he can use the last two beads from the necklace of not missiles, necklace of fireballs, which is same thing, but to make sure that everybody knows that we're arriving.
Okay.
Alistair, can you heal me a little bit more?
Yeah, sure. How much do you need?
Well, I'm at 77 of 93, so.
Got it. All right. Well, I can do this too, a couple at a time. So let's just start off with 2. It sucked. How many do I have? Just to make sure I don't go over that. Let's see. Oh, I had 11. Got it. So then let's do 4. 16.
That's enough. That's enough.
Got it. All right. That's down to 5.
I'm at full.
Cool.
That was exactly what I needed.
Awesome.
Okay. I guess the people that are going out the front give us like a 2-minute count, and that'll give us in position. Then we'll wait for you guys to engage.
Okay, who's going out the back?
Me and Alistair.
Yeah.
Everyone else? Okay, go ahead. Let's put you guys up. Yep, right there is perfect where Kesson is, just for now. Everyone else put themselves in their position if you go into this door down here. Or...
Yeah, I'm gonna fill up. I think I should have a glass vial with the milk, with the intention of breaking it over my club at some point. To hopefully imbue it with a little bit of milk.
I know. Do I know exactly where he's at?
You know, he's at the gate.
So here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, guys,
I'm going to
all right.
Get my stuff. I'll check in
There'll
in a while.
be somebody else down here with me.
No worries, man. I got you.
Hopefully, I'll be back in time.
Cool.
No worries.
All right. See you guys later.
Later, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I get out of where I'm at? Where are you guys at?
I got you. I'll move you over here.
Okay, where the table is.
I moved you. You're right.
Okay.
Here.
Thank you.
Yep.
I guess, like I said, you three give us like a minute or two count, and then you guys engage.
And which way are you guys going?
We're going up the back. We're gonna go
Oh, yeah,
left.
but like, are we gonna go? So what? How did we get in again?
Through here.
Well, I meant that, but there's a wall around the compound, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can go around the left-hand side over here.
Oh yeah, we went. Where did we come in from? Was it over here?
Came from over here. We came in from over here, I think.
From down, you came.
Yeah.
Yeah, you came in the actual wall here.
Front,
Got it.
And
Got it.
you
Yeah, that's
walked to
right.
the
We came in
right.
the front door. We forced our way in. I guess what we could do is
unless you want to
just go
jump the
out.
wall,
It doesn't seem like a bad idea. You
because
might
I
need
can
some
help you
with
over the
that.
wall.
Yeah, I might need some help with that, but we could do it.
Yeah, so give us like a 2-minute count and then engage,
Yeah.
and then we'll come up from the side of him. Jonathan, we can just jump the wall and then come up the left down here
Yep, yep.
and hit him from the side.
Sounds good to me.
So, should we start, Damien?
Stinky.
Yeah. So. Yep. Go ahead.
Well,
think-
I think I would. Knew what Memnock was going to do. He's probably invisible, right? I would probably kick
Yep.
the door open, let him be in front, and throw that whatever he's going to do, and then we would attack.
Okay, so you're gonna kick the door open. He's gonna throw a bead of fireball or a.
That's yeah. If that's what he was going to do.
Okay.
Presumably their clumps was the
Yeah.
the
So as
idea
you
that-
kick the door open, you see that there's 3 of those sickly little elf things out in front. Standing behind them is who you think to be Krampus Northwind, and what appears to be that hairless cat next to him. Though the hairless cat now has these big red evil-looking eyes, yeah, and it's about, you can see he's standing next to him was what appears to be this almost 7-foot tall reindeer man. He's got a big red nose. He's got a big mallet, looks like a blacksmith mallet. I guess it's happening real quick. So the only people up front, yeah, let's let Risberg, random, and we'll even do Lorgar make an insight roll.
Well, they're doing. How far do me and
Yeah, so you guys are gonna get. That's a good question. Are you guys going? You're staying inside the wall, right?
We're gonna jump the wall because I got the boots of spider climb. I can help him over the wall,
Okay.
and then we're gonna sprint. So however far we can get in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys are right here when this is going down. Actually, you can make it all the way down there, I think.
Can you put us over there? 'Cause I can't
Oh,
go
the
for
wall. Yeah.
Yeah, the wall.
Yeah. 1 second here. I'm gonna pick you both up. Hold on.
Oh my holy butts.
Yeah. So you see that cat starts to grow. It starts to. As the hair starts to fall out and becomes huge.
When we go around the corner, though, Damien,
Yeah.
I'm going because it only takes us a few seconds to do so. I'm going to cast my last level of that spell. I'm going to go mirror image and then invisibility.
Okay. Well, no, that's absolutely gonna, because yeah, that's on. It's happening now within the rounds. If you would have done that before we started this, yeah, because you, those are actually 2 full spells actually. So,
Right.
yeah. So we'll have to do them in the combat.
Not bad, I guess.
So, yeah, it starts to, and so insight. Sorry, random. Steve. Who else? Oh, Lorgar.
Like any of us got any insight?
Yeah, I don't think any of you have. Yeah, you would know. He's got that reindeer that's standing on 2 legs. He's got 2 big like
Bright
his eyes are glowing really red.
And same thing for the cat
Yes.
or the bestial cat.
Yep. So he's like, yeah, yes, quake and terror at and then there's beads come flying in and go ahead and roll the damage.
Sure, 1 moment here.
Basically, he can hit. Let's see, 20 feet. Yeah, I'm assuming he's trying to hit Krampus and then as many other people as he can hit. I think everybody.
Oh, I gotta roll, I guess. So that's fireball. What is fireball?
8d6, but then you're throwing that extra bead, so it's 9d6.
Yeah, got it. 1 moment. 96.
There you go, 27.
And let's see. Spell save is DC 15.
Gotcha. So, you see that the fire erupts around. You see those little elves just burn up. You see the deer. He shields himself from it, but definitely takes some burns. And as the fire clears, you see Krampus. Ah, ha, 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 ha. It seems to have just washed over him. Seems to have something. Yeah. We're gonna roll initiative.
Douchebag.
Alrighty, one moment here.
Ooh, look at that, natural 20.
You've been rolling pretty good. Your last one was 25 or something like that.
Well, it helps. I get a +7. So
Right. Well, everyone's rolled fairly good. Risberg didn't,
Sorry,
but
hang on. So close to being done here. All right. Perfect. Is everybody on there? Let's see. Random's on there.
Lorgar.
27. Oh yeah, Lorgar. Add turn.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I didn't click his token. Okay, but I can add it myself. All right. We are ready, and it is, of course, random.
can you open the door? Or can we
Oh
go
yeah,
through?
sorry. Sure can.
No.
Okay, I am going to rage.
Yep.
And I will leap my 20 feet. Then I'll move the commander, and I will recklessly attack Krampus.
Okay.
And as I'm attacking, I tell him, "Your fight or talk." Can't do both. 18.
Let me see. As you come in, he puts a magical shield up in front of him, an icy shield.
Yep, I'll do it again.
Okay. That does hit. You're able to get through his shield. So as you cut into him, you seem to hurt him a little bit, but it almost bounces off of him. Ah! Ah!
That is it for me.
Alistair.
All right. I'm going to bonus action Shillelagh, and I assume would breaking the milk vial over the Shillelagh cub be an action? Or
No, I
would that
think
be
it's
an
your
item interaction?
item interaction. Yep.
Cool. Milk applied. Milked up and ready to go. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. One moment here. I'm just going to do this. This is going to be one of those things where I'm like, oh, no, I shouldn't be in melee range without spells. And what was the other thing I was going to do? Yep, no, I will make a booming blade attack against this thing. I probably should have tried to get to Krampus, but yeah.
15 hits.
Yeah, I do. 19.
Okay, so you smash into her as she does. You need to make a
What's the
wisdom saving throw. She
Wisdom.
Hisses, yep, as she hisses at you. Oh yeah, you're fine. You kind of feel a wash of fear kind of come over you, but you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just turned to coal.
Your hiss means nothing to me. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
All right. His turn. Let me see something here. All right, so you see he starts to laugh, and then he starts to cast, and then he sneezes. A huge sneeze as this phlegm and mucus and halitosis comes flying out.
Yay.
Yeah, mucus guy, remember?
30-foot cone. Hold on, I got to see one thing real quick. Oh yeah, Risberg has to make the saving throw. as well. So it is a dexterity saving throw for Risberg and Random.
What about Memnock?
Memnock, yep. Memnock's going to have to make that save as well. Random did not make
Oof.
it.
Alright. Wait. Does the magic resistance of the flyer? So cool. So you'll have advantage, and this is you said it's a what? It's a dex.
Yep, dex. Random, you take 16 poison damage. Risberg, you take 8. He made his, so he only takes 8 poison damage.
Oof.
Is he immune? Does he immune to poison?
Oh yeah, I
'Cause
forgot.
I don't
he
know if
might
that's
be.
true or not, but
I'll double check.
also,
Yeah, yes. Huh. Cool. Back to 15 health.
all right. So who failed it? Random at the beginning. So you have at the beginning of your turn you have to make you have to roll to see as you or you basically you feel like you have the flu. The worst flu you've ever had in your life, of course. Okay, and then
What roll do I have to make?
it'll be at the end of your turn. It'll be another saving throw, Constitution, I think, or something.
Okay, yeah, Constitution would be good.
Did Lauren cast that upscale bless, or did he not do anything?
Oh shoot, yeah, he was gonna do on his turn he was gonna do Spirit Guardians. I think you guys decided.
Yeah. By the way, do I notice if on the cat if the milk did any additional sort of effects?
To the you didn't notice it do anything extra.
Got it.
So that is his turn. Kessin.
Okay, I am going to. I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
And then I can get 5, 10, 30. I'm going to run up here, and then I'm going to be on the wall.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw a dagger. I can't throw a dagger.
Nope.
Nope, I'm right here. That's it.
Okay. This big cat is in your face. It's gonna try to claw you and bite you. Alistair, 15 hit?
Yeah.
Or no?
No, AC is 16.
22?
22 hits.
Ooh, big one. So as one of the huge claws rips into you for 23 piercing.
Oof. All right.
And then a 24 for the bite attack.
That will hit, yeah.
For 13 piercing is.
Ouch.
Okay. Risberg.
Charge up here. And okay, where's my sword here? Somehow I got all my oh, I see what I did. There's my sword.
Perfect. 16. I don't know if that hit or not. Oh, he still has a no, he went after the shield, so he doesn't have a shield up. 16 does hit.
Excellent.
So again, as you hit him, it's doing minimal damage, and you got to even with that sword. Ha ha! And when I say minimal, I mean literally the minimum amount of damage something can do.
You can upscale the damage with spell
You
slots.
hit. Same thing. Just he's almost kind of letting you hit him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use spells.
Okay. This thing here, it's lets out kind of a snort before its red nose starts to glow, and these 5 red glowing orbs shoot out and hit Random. Ooh shit, that's almost max. For 23 points of force damage. And then it runs up here, and it is going to attack Risberg with his maul. You rolled a 14, and then a 28. 17 bludgeoning as you get caught in the chest with his mallet.
Can't use shield anymore, can I?
Nope, I don't think that one would have. He may. Yeah. All right. Lorgar is going to cast Spirit
you want-
Guardians.
Do you want
5,
me to play him?
10. Yeah, no, I got it. 15, 20, 25. Actually, he can't get into combat, but it's a 10-foot radius, so he got those guys in it. All right. He's got to make a saving throw, wisdom. Rolled a 6, so he takes the damage. 14. Doesn't seem to be affecting Krampus at all, but it does hurt the werewolf. Random.
I'm going to recklessly attack the deer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a crit. Jeez.
No.
36, 39, 44 points of damage. Yeah, as you come rolling underneath one of his swings sideways and just catch it right in the gut. Rip him. You thought you'd cleave him in twain, but he's hardier than you expected. But you definitely...
Yeah, we'll do the same thing again.
Okay. You rip the sword out, stand up, come back with your second attack. And 17, I think, will hit still. Let me check, though. It does. Just barely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Knock it to one knee, cut off one of its antlers.
Doesn't
Okay.
like that reindeer game.
Hey! Alistair.
Right. We'll attempt to go 5, 10, 15. Does that work to kind of get
Yep.
around the... Cool. I am going to quicken using meta magic Thorn Whip and attempt to pull Krampus towards me.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, fuck.
Unfortunately, he's able
Misses.
to. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let me see here. One moment. In that case, I am going to use... What was 5, 10, 15. I'll use my main action to disengage.
Mm-hmm.
20. So it's maybe 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm not getting out of the range of this spooky cat, so I might as well. I mean, I get. It's worthwhile staying here for advantage, but I'm probably gonna get wrecked if I do that. I step in the other location. Yeah, I think I'll just stay here and wait to proc the Gift of the Protectors.
Okay. He looks around you guys and he raises his hands up like this as he tries to, as this black tendrils start to wrap up around you guys, tries to draw from you your life energy. I need everybody but Kessin to make a Constitution saving throw. All right,
Poor
so
Jonathan.
so Jonathan, you take 15 necrotic, and everyone else takes 7 necrotic. As this leeches from you and then swirls around him. You see the little bit of damage that you did do to him heal up. Okay.
My
How
turn.
much?
Yeah, Kessin. Oh, you took 7.
Now I've got a question. If I move 5 feet here onto the wall, like on the wall, if I run past him, will I be still get the attack of opportunity from him?
On the
If I'm
wall?
on the wall,
Yeah.
like on the top of the wall.
Yeah, because this thing's huge. It's as tall as the wall.
Okay. I wanted to ask.
Yep.
How far can I throw a bucket of milk?
A bucket, 10 feet max, 5. Yeah, but
Damn.
as far as accurately, yeah.
Well, I've got mirror image, so I'm going to run to. If I run here, 5, 10, yeah. I'm going to run here. So
Okay.
he's going to get an attack, but I've got mirror image on.
Okay, you rolled a 26 to hit, but we're gonna see. And I rolled a 3 for your. So does that hit a? I can't remember. I have to look.
You can put the thing in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, what up?
If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target. No, you got hit. Ironically enough, unfortunately. But
What was
that's-
the hit?
I rolled a
What did
3.
it hit?
Yep, 28 piercing across your back as these huge
I was
gape.
what AC did he hit?
I rolled a 26.
Oh damn!
Oh, because
Yeah,
your
he hit.
shield. Yeah. Sorry, I got to remember that. You might be able to.
How much damage? 28.
Yep, huge claws rend your back.
Ouch! Thank God I got hit points. That hurt. Okay.
And then what are you doing?
I'm gonna hurl that bucket of milk at him.
Okay, make a dexterity attack or like a dexterity roll. Basically, just click your dexterity. We'll
Dexterity saving throw or just
Double
dexterity
check.
check?
just dexterity check. It'll just add your dex.
Oh shit!
Yes. I need you to
I stepped on the
roll.
ice.
I'll roll a d4. That is
Hopefully
terrible.
it's a splash pack anyway.
It is somewhat. So you splash it, or you just are fighting a random, just gets bucketed in the face with it. But it does splash enough onto Krampus that he lets out and you see that shimmering light around him disappear. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, so at the end of your turn, he pulls a legendary action, creating an aura burst around him. Everyone within 20 feet, which is everybody, has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yay. Ugh.
Okay, so Lorgar's gonna make his. All right, so a
Dice are not in my favor.
So Kessin and Alistair take 11 cold and are slowed, which I believe you have to choose which if you
Yep.
take an action or bonus action, and you can make a save at the end of your the random and Steve each take 5 cold damage.
I will proc the Gift of the Protectors, so basically I'm up at 1.
Gotcha.
But yep,
You said 11 damage, 11 cold.
Yep.
and you're slowed.
And you're slowed. Yep. This creature here.
Slowed is also -2 AC, isn't it? Or
yeah.
no, that's a specific
Maybe.
to the spell, I think.
So this thing goes 5. Wait, so it's going to move back 5 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then turn around and pounce at Kessin. Rolled a 29. Jesus Christ. 29, so you need to make a strength saving throw.
Bye, Kessin.
Oh, wait, I made an attack roll. Man, I'm rolling really good for the... Jesus.
You said Constitution saving throw.
Strength.
Strength. Oh shit!
So this thing goes running, pounces, slams you, knocking you back 15 feet off the wall. It does, or as it does, its claws dig into you. What?
Does he hit my mirror image?
Oh yeah, definitely. He's got to make a. Yeah, you're right. He's definitely got to make a roll for that. What does he got to roll on the second? Let me look real quick.
I think that
8,
does it.
8 or higher. Yep. So it would have just, it would have just would have landed dead into you, but it pounces through your mirror image actually and lands on the other side. So one of your images is gone.
Hey.
Yeah, that would have been brutal actually. Would have done a lot of damage. 20 piercing plus bludgeoning plus knocking you prone. All right.
Kitty.
All right. Right, Wristbird.
So if I would want to use Divine Smite, I would hit first,
Yep.
and then say I was using that.
Yep. So you roll a 14, or no, he's raging, so you do get advantage. So that hit. Yep.
And I'm going to use Divine Smite.
What spell slot? First or second level?
I'm not sure.
So you can either do 2d8 or 3d8. So first level is going to do a 2d8.
It says 2d8.
Yeah, that's for a first level. And then you get to add an extra 1d8 if you use a second level spell slot.
Yeah, I'll use second level.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage, and I'll do the 3d8. So 15 radiant plus 19. So as he swings it around for the first time, it's already glowing, but you see it starts actually like a radiant fire as it's divine smite as he does 34 points of radiant damage. And this does cut into him and slice him. He lets out a okay.
Second attack.
That hit.
Can I use that twice or not?
I think so, right? Or is it only once around? Yeah, I think you can use it as many
I think
spell
you
slots as you
It
have.
doesn't say you couldn't.
You just have to
And
know.
I'm going to use that.
Okay, first or second levels. How many second level spell slots do you have? I can look. So let's see. You've used one. You have third level spell slots. Yeah, you're fine. You can use a second level spell slot. Or third level, really, if you wanted. So 22 plus 14 is 36. Oh, yeah. Black ichor is like pouring out of him. Okay, are you done?
Yeah, I believe so.
Damien,
Yeah.
when the cat jumped past me, it landed into Lorgar's Spirit Guardian.
Yeah,
Is
so
it
it's when he
more
starts his
characters?
turn. It'll be on his.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You're thinking the other one, which is when he moves into it.
Yeah.
This is
You're right.
the aura round.
So you, so at the end of his, Krampus uses a legendary action to cast a spell, in which case he is going to. Actually, he has to be able to see it. So, okay, Misty.
Oh, Misty.
Steps out of
Misty
here.
Step.
And then, yep. Okay. Now it's this guy's turn. Okay, seeing that, he's going to his nose, lights up again. Those darts shoot out and hit random for 18 force damage. He's then going to attack
What
with his.
initiative does Memnock have?
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, it's on mine.
Yeah, he's on his. That's right. That's how we do it. 26 to hit Risberg. I'm sure that does because you don't have a shield at the moment. So, okay, so 17 bludgeoning as this big maul. It looks like a giant blacksmith hammer, actually. And the second attack is a 19. I don't think does hit you.
No.
Okay. Now, Lorgar. Now this thing's got to make it save. So does. So wisdom. Made it. Sorry. Wisdom. Failed it. Oh, yeah, he's hurt. You see those spirits are beating the shit out of Weredeer. Okay. Random. Oh, no. Lorgar's gets to do stuff, too. It's not just his... Sorry. He's going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Attack the Yule Cat with it. He gets +5. He misses. And then he's going to use his Infernal Glaive on it. 19. Yep. Stabs it with it. Okay. Where are we at?
Random.
Random. Yep.
Am I blind for some reason? I can't see. I just lost everything. I can see my character, but I can't see nobody else. Everything's dark. I've got some kind of little black heart on my character.
Well, I don't know. The black heart has nothing, but your vision's still on, so I don't know.
Might be that you're stuck in a wall or just need to refresh.
I haven't moved.
How about now?
Maybe I'm stuck on somebody else.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's like in a wall or something.
I'll go ahead and move. I guess I will take the opportunity to attack. That guy's going to attack me.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh, I critted.
Of course he did.
25 bludgeoning.
Is that half?
No, so you take 12.
I will recklessly attack old Krampus there.
That hits.
Shitty damage.
Okay. Still
We'll
up.
do it again.
He shields that.
A little worried there, are you, Grandpa?
He looks beat up. Alistair.
Sorry, I was considering 2 lines of play, and I'm not totally sure. All right, I am going to. Too bad I don't have that ability, huh? What was it?
Did I need to make a Constitution check
4.
when I was sick or got the flu
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah, that was like 2 rounds ago. I completely forgot about it. Yeah. That was
Yeah,
lucky.
well, I
No,
just
it's
happened to
off
see
you
that.
now. Yeah, he would have lost his concentration probably anyways.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on the Weredeer.
What does it have
So
to
it
do with
needs to
intelligence?
make DC a 17 intelligence saving or take 8 psychic damage, and have to subtract a.
So as you do, you see, you
Oh.
get in its head, and,
Yep.
and then you see the red glow disappear, and before you see
Yeah.
its normal black eyes, and then he falls and collapses.
Oh.
That worked out pretty well.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Forget
Done
that
that
not
before
do
triggered on
anytime.
me, but you know.
Oh yeah, no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to bonus action. Where is that? I can just do it this way. 13. That will not keep me up through 1 hit, but hey. Actually, it might. And then, what is Memnock can do here? 1 moment. Look at this. At this point, I think. So he's invisible right now. You can tell me though if the cat still has a chance to see him. 5,
No, he doesn't.
10. But the idea is, I think he has 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, 40
So I'm just
fly.
making sure. Yeah. 10, 15, 20. Yeah. Actually, don't know if it'll do any good, but we'll try it. Basically, what my plan would be is, I think Alistair would scream out something like Memnock strike, with the idea being that he wanted him to make the attack to poison because he doesn't know if the circlet blasting would work, given the
Okay.
fireball didn't.
Go for it.
And so
Make your attack. It'll be at advantage.
yeah, wrote here. 1 moment. Oops. Cheat.
That hits. So as you pierce him, he pumps that poison, but the poison doesn't seem to affect him.
Got it. So then he would do. He takes. Let's roll it here. I guess 1d4 plus 3.
Ah.
Okay.
All right. And he's no longer invisible.
Okay. All right. Now you see, as it's turned, you see that shimmering shield return around him. I need everybody. Actually, no, he's going to go 5. He'll proc an attack of opportunity if you want to take it against him.
I would.
So can Memnock. Ooh, would he do that? Yeah, I guess he did.
Yeah,
Not you,
1
random.
moment.
He's staying within 5 feet of you.
Howard.
I think it's just. Oh wait, do I get an advantage because I'm within 5 feet of?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You might have screwed up just now. Yeah, that hit it.
Does the milk that was on the mace disable his magical shimmering shield?
So you've already used them once with it, right? You've already
Yeah,
whacked.
I only swung. I swung once with it.
Yeah, it appears to.
Got it. Haha.
Okay.
And then the imp. Let's see. He makes another. His will just be normal. So I assume that misses. Yeah.
It does. Okay, so he's gonna step here, and I need Random and Jonathan to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure thing. Oh. Oh wait, no, I did. It's the imp. Sorry.
So he's 13. So Random, you take 6 necrotic. Jonathan, you take 6 necrotic, and a few of his wounds heal up, but that shield is disappeared around him. Kessin.
You know what stinks is I didn't think about it until way later. Is I might have gotten an advantage on that milk pail throw because I was invisible.
Yeah, probably.
But
learn for next time.
Yep.
yeah,
Let's see here. You said 6 necrotic?
6, yep.
Got it.
So he leached life from you.
what's the range on this? 90 feet. Damn. He has a high. That. What is it called? That thing I got that gives me a bonus to my attacks and stuff like that. What was that called? My spell thing.
Yeah, your war mage thing.
Yeah,
It already added it in, I believe. Let me look at your.
I think it did.
If you go to the spell slots, yeah, +9 to attack, yeah, definitely, because you have your intelligence plus that war mage thing. So that's 5, 9. Oh no, what does the war mage give you? Yeah, 4, 8 +1. Yep, 9 exactly. So you get +4, +4, and then +1. Yep.
Okay. Now that's just to my spell attack, right? Not any kind of resistance to it.
Right, and then the spell DC save is 16, which is pretty good.
Okay, I'm going to attempt. I'm gonna try it. On old Krampus.
Okay. You rolled a 10. So as you cast a spell, and literally like a shimmering whip appears, and you don't actually hit him, you just whip it towards him, and as you do, you see he let his eyes get wide, kind of head goes back and blood comes out of his ears, and he collapses to the ground. And as he does, you see the cat all of a sudden goes and slowly shrinks back down, and all the hair falls off, and you see it's just this hairless little cat there.
That's why I was trying to avoid attacking him because I didn't want to kill the cat unless I had to. Oh, I checked the pulse of the cat and reindeer.
So the cat scurries off from you. You don't think this is Mrs. Claus, whatever this thing is. The reindeer is dead.
What?
Murdered. No. And Krampus, does he show signs of life or anything on him? I guess I would like to check Krampus over, see if he is still sort of A, alive, and B,
Yep. So he appears to be dead, but what you do find on him is most of his stuff is all rotted and gross, but what you do find is a small snow globe. And inside you see there's 2 figures. Appears to be a big fat. Actually, there's multiple figures. Appears to be a bunch of little figures in there, trapped in the snow globe.
It is good.
Is there anything else on him? That's just the one thing. It's just
That's of
this
value. Yeah,
small
all his hats and robes are all like moth-eaten and gross. And
got it. They appear to be trapped in some sort of miniature prison.
Perhaps shattering it.
I mean, that has generally worked out for us, oddly enough, burning things. Anyone else have any other ideas? I guess. Hello, can you hear me?
you just see little figures are like waving and.
Yeah. Should I break? Just see if I break. Did I notice them making any sorts of gestures?
They seem to be worshiping you. No, they think you're a god. Oh my god, no. No, they don't seem to give you any indication as to what to do.
Got it. Well, if we rest it up, I could try other magical means on it. But if we're not willing to wake, I can just crack. See what happens. Anybody have any preference?
That's it. Who's
Yep.
waiting
All
on?
right.
Just punches him. Oh, God.
Lightly, I guess. Here, what I'll do: walk up to the sign area,
Okay.
put it on it, and then sort of lightly tap with the shillelagh in order to crack and break the glass.
As you crack it, they all fall out and splatter on the ground. As you crack it, there's this whoosh of cold energy and snow as it whirls around, and you hear sounds of jingling bells and things like that. And before figures start to form, what you notice right off the bat is many small helpers. Though these look like they're all tatted up. They're wiry, like muscular but skinny. They got these clubs and sickles and stuff made out of canes. They start to appear. Dozens of them start to appear.
The green caps, I presume.
Yep, and then a big misty form starts to appear before a big white beard. But this man who stands before you isn't quite as jolly. He seems much more stern. He's wearing a red shirt. He does have that features of the disguised Krampus, though not the jolliness to him necessarily. Quite strong and powerful looking. He's got a cigar in his mouth.
Oh.
It's like a festive Gandalf with circle waxes.
Yep, shredded.
That's awesome.
Except for his gut, but his arms are. And then of course like a 4 foot tall cat standing on its hind legs with a robe on appears next to him. Oh, Krampus, you fool! As he looks over the body of. I suppose I have you all to thank.
Yes, us and your ex-wife, I believe.
Maggie. She's no doubt looking for Mrs. Claus.
Yep.
That he is.
He walks
Correct.
over and he looks at Krampus. You fool. Bitter, bitter old fool. Well, let's clean up and get everybody inside. Get figuring out what's going on.
Yes.
Do that.
So you guys, he picks up Krampus and takes him somewhere, and you guys are all ushered inside and stuff. And Mrs. Claus goes.
When they're going inside, I quickly check the Rudolph guy, his hammer, and
Make a sleight of hand roll.
that's my spells.
Yeah, the only thing of value you see is his maul.
Okay.
After a little bit, you're all cleaned up and everything, and Mrs. Claus gets to cooking, trying to salvage any kind of the dairy she can find. Basically, they throw you a big banquet kind of and feed you, and Kringle, Northwind, tells you a little bit about his past and says that his hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So he says that he's the offspring, that they're twin offsprings of the goddess Lyra and Father Time. But we kind of obviously went different ways. He was always sickly, and he couldn't even enjoy Mrs. Claus' full fat butter cookies, which she's known for. Which you try, and they're amazing. And basically, he's giving everybody 2 of them, which they'll heal you 3D. I'm going to show you what they do. They heal you 3D4 plus something, but they also have a chance, or they do restore spell slots to some degree. I actually don't think that the Warlock can benefit from it anymore because it goes, I think, to 4th level.
Got it.
But yeah, that's very few things offer spell slots back of any kind. So
It was huge for me.
Yep.
So each get 2?
Yep.
Well, anybody that doesn't need their spell slots get.
Yeah. I will give one of my cookies to Kessin as just a hey, you know, thanks for all the
Oh,
stuff.
shit.
I
It
give
looks
both of mine. I
phenomenal.
give both of mine to Kessin.
There's also value in the fact that they're the most delicious full-fat butter cookies you've ever had in your life.
I do have a tendency to be barely surviving this sort of thing, so I do like the fact that they restore at least some amount of,
Mm-hmm. No, yeah,
health.
definitely.
I wonder, can I just? Oh no, that didn't work.
Yep, and says that you're more than welcome to rest up here, and of course he'll take Mrs. Claus back, or send Miss Claus to Maggie.
Yeah.
Um,
That
do you-
would be much
Oh.
appreciated.
Can we get a hitch ride back to Maggie?
Certainly.
So are we taking a long rest and everything's healed up?
Yep, you'll be taking a long rest if you want.
And then
Yes, please.
he's going to send us back to Maggie.
Yeah.
Yep. So as you guys rest up, you guys get your full fat butter cookies and all that good stuff. Yep.
I was just gonna say, don't forget the 7 temporary hit points that you get from
yep.
just being near Alistair. 'cause
Just
he's
being
cool.
near Alistair.
8.
You Yep. So as you guys are about to leave, you see that as you're walking out front, you see that Kringle is out front talking to what appears to be Maggie. And I know originally she said she wasn't allowed to be there, but obviously he let her in. So as you guys approach, she turns, "Oh, boys, it's so good to see you." You see that she's surrounded by about a dozen of her red caps. The red caps and the green caps immediately rush to each other and just stare at each other for a second before going, "Hey!" They got to intermix for a while. "Oh, I love to see our boys getting along so well." And, before inevitably a violent brawl breaks out.
Yeah.
But
I kind of watch it. Do I think those red caps and green caps are actually their kids?
at first you thought she was just saying that as she did, but that's what it's looking like. Yeah.
Dang.
They
quite the brood.
yeah.
I wonder if she's all withered up. She's had
she's had a hard life. Oh, boys, it's so good to see you. As you can see, me and Kringle, we've kind of patched things up a little bit. So glad to see Mrs. Claus is okay. Again, I'm so thankful for you boys, and of course we're more than welcome to send you wherever you want. I can send you back to old Fort Knucklebone if you wish, or perhaps the Emporium if that's where you wish to go.
I asked her, "Hey, Maggie, question." I grabbed those horseshoes and my ring of free action.
Yep.
Hey, Maggie, what's the odds of you combining these 5 items and making me a pair of boots that could incorporate this magic?
Both of them? Well, I don't know. I think I could perhaps combine the magic, though I don't think the appendages you have now would be the right ones. Perhaps with enough time I could.
Okay, no, we're talking. No, I'm saying you can't take you can't take these 4 horseshoes and make 2 boots.
The powers.
Like your little red caps has got
metal boots.
I would be willing to trade for this.
Well,
you can do this. I would lead your red caps for 5 years. 5 prime years.
Let me think.
After we're done here, of course.
I think I could make something happen. It'll take a little bit of time. I'll need the items now.
Okay.
Okay. She takes them. Excellent.
Neat.
So where do we want to go? Do we want to go to the Emporium? Do we want to go back to the Nine Hells? Because we do have a mission there, but
Do we need anything from the Emporium?
Yeah. It's always good to drop by, but I don't know that we need.
Oh, somebody have something being made? Would that help?
That's in the Candlekeep.
Oh, you don't have? I thought somebody had something being made, armor or something, and did it already get done?
I don't think we had anything.
Yeah, I think everything's
left
done in
pending.
the Emporium.
Yeah.
no, I've got the dagger being made at Candlekeep. I don't have anything being made at the. I think we just waited the few days for the armor and stuff for Risberg
I
and
didn't know.
Yeah.
we've got
What
stuff
about-
we can sell or trade there, but that's about
Well,
it.
You know,
do you have?
boys, you're about to go on quite a big journey, a big adventure here, quite dangerous. I would hope that you have a plan in mind. I'd hate to
Well, I
see
was
you
wondering,
boys.
all this stuff that we have, do we have? We know what all that stuff does, and
Yeah.
So he's seeing, I've talked to Kringle, and he's allowed you to keep some of the things that you found as a reward. And he's more than happy to tell you what they are if you're interested.
oh, he knows we found those, huh?
Yeah, I got the. I mean, we're talking about it in front of him right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we were going to give them back. We just slipped our mind.
So yeah, what did the robe? Is this robe that I have apparently been wearing for like 48 hours or whatever else still?
So that one is not. That's just my nighttime robe.
Oh, well, in that case, it seems rude to keep it for no reason.
Yep. He
Which
says,
I mean,
"Thank
it is
you."
very comfortable. Here, give it back.
I'm gonna wash that first. No.
I mean, that would be wise. I've died in it once.
Is there anything else around here or anything else that you found here that you want to know though?
Yeah,
The boots and belt.
the Rudolph's Mall.
Oh, when he sees you pull that out, he says he's gonna take that. He says, Wudolf was one of my closest friends and allies. It's a sad shame that Krampus twisted his mind, but
I shouldn't have pulled that out. Okay.
We have boots and a belt.
oh, he kind of looks grudgingly. But
Those
you
two
can tell,
swords.
you can tell he's also wearing the boots that look very similar to the ones you've got there. Hold on one second. Let me pull up the
Just start pulling stuff out. You want to keep other things.
Yeah.
boots of
That's
Silent
no,
Night.
not that.
These
Those,
boots of Silent Night act as boots of spider climbing and boots of Elvenkind. They also don't leave
well.
footprints. Basically,
And-
allow him to walk around on people's homes without being heard or tracked.
That's huge.
The belt buckle gives proof against detection and location.
Mm.
Do those have to be attuned?
The boots do have to be attuned. The belt buckle is the same as the amulet, so I'm not sure. I have to look.
What is it? Amulet of proof against detection does not. Oh, sorry, does require attunement.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then,
where you are hidden from divination magic, you can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through scrying sensors.
Sweet.
Perhaps we should wait to have anything else identified because I don't want to lose anything else that we've got.
I mean, the things that should be returned, he'll know eventually. He'll know if you're naughty or nice.
He knows if you're naughty or nice.
Wait for shield.
And he certainly
We've
knows.
already got that.
Unless you tune to the I guess that belt immediately.
Candy cane swords.
So, one of them is called Cool Mint Slice. The other is Peppermint Slice. They're actually quite potent. So, first and foremost, the Cool Mint acts as a frost brand, and the Peppermint acts as a flame tongue. What's really powerful about them is that they can be attuned together and only count as one attunement slot.
Wow.
Also, and I'll show you all this, but also the Cool Mint Slice, I'm going to give you access to it so you don't necessarily have to. Cool Mint Slice, you can also, while holding this weapon, you can use your action to conjure a torrent of sticky white and purple sugar as you cast Cone of Frosting spell, which is a new spell. Hold on real quick. Let me do one thing real quick before I show. Okay. There's that one, and then you have the Peppermint Slice. It's same exact thing except that it is a flame tongue and glaze. As an action, you can invoke the weapon, coating you in a thin layer of hard resistant icing as you cast Peppermint Plate. Once you use this feature, you cannot do so again for the rest of the day. Basically, Peppermint Plate. It's pretty sweet. It's actually, again, it's a new spell and it's pretty powerful. Sorry. Basically, what Peppermint Plate, it gives you a +1 no matter what to your AC, which very few things just stack on top of them. It also, anything that hits you in a melee attack takes 2d4 fire damage. It is concentration, but it's up to an hour. So I will show the players here.
So long, Sword of Speed.
These are the unidentified ones.
Yeah, you're the really only one that can benefit from those.
Now on there it says when you hit with both they charge up. I actually changed that to make them frost because you guys are higher level to make them frost brands, and so ignore that they charge each other up because that was just they were weaker than what I made them originally. So it's just the frost brand and they can attune and only take one attunement slot.
What are
Sweet.
our scimitars? Scimitars are light. Yeah, no, dude. It's come Christmas for Kessin over here.
Oh, those are pretty good magic items.
Yeah, those will.
Does anyone want the slippers of Spider Climb or the black boots of Spider Climb? Actually, if anybody wants those.
What are
Do you already have something about you to do that?
I've got the basic version, but this one is an upgraded version. But
it does take attunement.
It takes attunement. Do the normal slippers of Spider Climb? They don't, do they?
They don't. Yeah, that's the trade-off. But you get
That's
Boots of
why.
Elven Kind plus no tracks left.
Yeah.
Also, one last thing, he gives each of you, you know those like poppers, like the little things you pull and they pop and there's sometimes like a little toy inside or, you know, a cracker type thing. He gives each of you one of those as a gift, or Maggie does. Kringle's over there in the corner seems quite upset about all of this, but says, yes, go ahead, boys. It's time to, it's festive.
Oh, pop.
Yep, go ahead and roll a 20-sided.
Sure. 7.
A potion of heroism pops out.
Well, look at that.
Okay. And who else? Who's next, boys? They only work here. Go ahead and roll a 20-sided.
15.
15. Ooh, a little chime appears. It's a chime of opening. 14. Cool. A little bead appears, a bead of force for Kessin. Chime of opening for random.
What does a bead of force do exactly? I can look it up.
Yeah, I think you like encompass. I think you can trap something in a force field or.
Oh, that's pretty potent.
And then Risberg, will you roll a 20-sided? It pops out a small origami boat. It's a folding boat. Basically, you can unfold it into a full-size boat and fold it right back up.
That's really neat.
What about Lorgar?
Lorgar, good call. He gets a potion of clairvoyance, so I'll put that in his.
What about Memnock?
Memnock would love to take one.
Yeah,
go ahead and roll a 20-sided for him. Yeah, if you let him, Master.
Sure. All right, Memnock. you didn't run that far away.
So I think one of you already rolled a 7. Roll again.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, let me see what it is real quick. Sorry, I got to put this potion. A couple things going on here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not going to pop up, so there it is. Dropped in his, and then we got to go to the Giftmas thing. So you rolled a 19. a gem on kind of an amulet type, a periapt of health.
Okay.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's yours, I guess, Memnock.
And that gives him a 19. Or what does that do? That just makes him immune to disease, and yeah, okay, yep. I was thinking
anyway,
of a Constitution one.
Yeah.
Is he already immune to disease and stuff?
Yeah.
Being a
He's
demon?
immune to fire, poison, but he doesn't have any. Poison is the only one.
Yeah, so yeah, now put that in his stat. How did you get so adorned, Minnock?
I mean, yeah, he started out that way and he kept it going.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yes.
you want this chime?
Yes.
You can only use it 10 times, but it'll open anything within like 120 feet, I think. You're the one always opening stuff, so.
Yeah, this chime is actually, this one makes like a jingling sound, like Christmas jingle.
You can look it up and then put it in your thing, but it'll tell you it's.
Yeah.
I put it in my equipment. I can look it up later, but sweet. Did we find anything else? 'Cause I don't want to.
I think that's about it. We found the milk, the wafer shield.
Yep, which you guys, yep.
Yeah.
Which I think Lorgar's got,
which
right?
we identified.
Yeah, I got to put that in his equipment.
Elemental. Was there anything else? Oh, the rubies and gems from the. I don't know if any of those are individually
No,
special
but they're worth
things.
1,000 gold pieces each.
How many of them were there?
Good. Dang, dang,
6.
dang.
Will each one get one?
Yeah, radiant.
Holy shit balls.
Yeah. Quite Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Or quite the Giftmas.
Okay.
We go to the Emporium and stock up.
That seems wise.
Stock up, sell anything we don't need, purchase anything we might need.
Yes, and of course you can use my teleportation circle if you need to come back to the 9 hells.
That would be quite helpful.
How long do you think it'll take you to craft those boots, or Maggie?
Really depends on how the magic goes, and I have to call in a few favors, I'm sure.
Is there a way you can contact random when those are done?
More than a few decades. No, damn it. Yeah. Well, I'll find. I always know how to find my boys.
That you seem to.
You. Okay, then I guess we go to the Emporium.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys go around the back and you see there's this giant red sleigh. It's got these like weapon holds though, where you can like have a spear to the side, and there's like a places for his little helpers to sit in the back and shoot from just in case. And it's this huge thing, and you see there's all these reindeer, though they look quite intimidating.
Well, it looks like we're killing Kringle.
You see that some of them have name tags like plotter, fodder, daughter.
Jesus.
Quite the arrangement you have here, Kringle.
What kind of reindeer are these, Mr. Kringle?
The flying kind.
It's the best kind.
Big? What plane are they from?
The elemental plane of air. Though I've been breeding them for centuries to be more hardy and combat effective. It's not safe traveling the astral plane in all the places I go.
Would it be possible to purchase one of these?
Been not for sale.
Well, you said you've been breeding them. I didn't know if you had any other.
I'm one short anyways.
Oof.
Damn Krampus.
Well,
Yeah, you could tell he's not blaming you. He's certainly not happy that he's dead though either, right? Like, he's not like saying you bastards, but he's certainly unhappy that it ended that way.
Yeah, I'll try and redirect him. So how did you and Maggie meet?
Oh, it was long ago. She was running a fighting ring, underground fighting ring. I was a champion. Oh my God, Maggie, you have the greatest backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, that was before we made enemies with Grats and had to hightail it out of there.
Oh, jeez.
But that was ages ago. Water under the bridge. Hot chocolate under the bridge.
Yeah. That's quite the storied life you've lived, Maggie. I'm impressed.
I lean into random and I whisper, "Hey, what if we use that rod of resurrection on Rudolph? Maybe we can get his maul, or should we just keep that?"
Well, it'd always be nice to have old Kringle or us a favor. If nothing else.
Yeah.
If it would work.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'd work on him or not. You might have to ask him.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I didn't want to just outwardly say that and everyone, and
yeah. I guess Alistair would be like, he did suffer unjustly, and that's not something I can condone. It would be
Mr.
right.
Kringle. If we were to say resurrect your Rudolph.
It's Woodolph, the werewolf.
Woodolph. Sorry, Woodolph.
Mhm.
What would the chances be of claiming his maul?
I would think
You don't know what it does.
I think he would be quite thankful, and I would be in debt to whoever could do such a thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. You might ask him what that maul does. It may not.
Yeah, what does his maul do?
Well, it's just enchanted to hit stronger. I mean, it's powerful. He repairs everything. He's our main blacksmith, our main repairman. He it's a mighty smithing tool, but he uses it effectively in battle. It's certainly enchanted.
I think maybe the favor might be better than the maul.
Yeah.
We get both or just one?
I mean, I would think. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's really up to Woodolph at that point, but I would be willing to give you the maul right now if you can bring him back to life. Yes.
Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna sell them all.
I mean,
Nobody gonna use it, right?
How badass it is. Maybe you could use it because if it's better than your greatsword.
Yeah, I'm kind of. That's the reason I got. I'm kind of happy with my greatsword. So
yeah, kind of partial.
Well,
to
partial to my frostbite has been a fine weapon.
It has been, yeah.
So in game terms, the warhammer, the maul is what, like just a plus.
He just says it's enchanted.
Yeah, we don't know. But I would think that.
I think Lorgar. Well, actually, I guess he has this darkness in him now, so I'm not going to make that call. I think originally Lorgar would have just done it because he found out, he's innocent. But now maybe not. So I'll leave it up to you guys.
I guess this is what I would say is that let's just do it, and regardless of the maul, I think Kringle over here being indebted to us would be a very good thing to have, especially given that he appears to be able to reach untold places that we might need access to at some point.
Well, you have a map to Van Thamper. He could drop us right off down the.
Yeah.
Ooh, when we're ready, yeah.
Yeah, that would be quite pleasant.
For
some reason, I feel I owe her
something.
Call Marshall right now and ask him if he would like to use the.
I think we can. I mean, I don't know that we would need to, but if you want, we can also, like, if we do this and he's absolutely against it, always retcon things. I'm sure.
Did we? I thought that was kind of a party thing, and he was just carrying it. Or did we actually give it to him?
Oh, it required attunement from a cleric or something else of that sort.
So he would have.
He would have
to do it. Yeah. So we couldn't. Yeah. If he flat out didn't want to, then we can't use it.
Yeah, if we talk to him and he somehow doesn't want to do it, then he'll probably just retcon it. But doing it for free would be one thing. But I think if we're getting something from it, I think he would. But yeah, I guess Lorgar can just
attempt.
blast the Woodolph, and yeah.
Excellent. So as you walk over, you brings that rod over, and he just walks over and he taps him with it. And as he does, it's a ringing sound as it gets louder and louder before the thing rings and shatters. And you see Rudolph's eyes flare open. He jumps up at first in kind of a panic before looking around, and you see Kringle. Rudolph, it's good to see you, my old friend. Before he kind of looks around, kind of realizing now that he's taking in the sights. Immediately apologizes. I'm sorry for... Damn you, Krampus. You got in my head.
No problem.
Well, you are yourself now.
I cannot... I am indebted to you. Thank you. And Kringle seems extremely pleased and says that he is absolutely indebted to you. And he also gives you guys another Christmas cracker. Go ahead and roll another 20-sided.
Yay! All right, let's see. What do we
I'll
got
follow
here?
it.
Oh, 2.
Oh, you already rolled it. So there's only a certain amount. So we might have to roll a few times. 11 is a
1.
potion of fire giant strength.
Cool.
1.
1 is a... Hold on, 1. You got a Quall's feather token.
Ooh.
I got to see which one it is. Steve, you already
You have to
rolled
roll
that
for
folding
that.
boat. Roll again. You potion of gaseous form.
Hmm.
And then who hasn't gone yet?
Me and
Memnock.
the imp.
Yeah. Presuming he gets 1.
Lorgar, 2, roll again. Kessin, roll again. Potion of dimmutation. Diminutation, that's a hard word to say. Basically makes you small. And then roll for Memnock.
All right. He's going to get
Lorgar.
all the awesome stuff.
Oh, yeah, Lorgar.
Lorgar.
Lorgar got a bag of beans.
I don't know what I just rolled
I'll
here.
drop that in
3.
Okay, hold on one second. A 3 is... Roll again. We already...
Again.
Roll again. Yep. Roll again. Roll again. Yeah, we're down to the nitty gritty here. Eyes of minute seeing.
There you go. Super reader.
I need to figure out which of the tokens for the quals is, but
Oh yeah, I'll do that right now.
let's see. And then
Yeah, the
come out looking like a jeweler.
What did this bird get? He roll?
potion. Yeah, I forget exactly. Potion of
That's
gaseous.
fun.
What about the just
It's
flat
a
out treasure?
anchor.
I know
Feather qual. It's the anchor. The qual's
Got it.
feather token is the anchor.
help with the boat.
Right? Yeah, you got your folding boat. You guys work together.
Yeah.
The boat anchor.
We set off for the sticks.
Yep.
There you go. So we each one got a gem worth 1,000 gold pieces, right? There were 6 of them.
Yeah, we've got a couple left over. Yeah.
And then what else? Did we get any other treasure? Just treasure?
2,000 platinum.
How much?
2,000.
2,000 platinum.
That's what we've had. We didn't get this adventure, right? That was just from before.
Yeah, that was.
So that's 400 each.
Hmm. 2 potions of supreme healing, which I think we already divvied out.
Yeah,
Yeah, mark those off if you guys have divvied them out. That way we don't run into a.
Redivvying them out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess since I don't need it anymore, I tossed that silver key to Kringle.
Thank you. You do find that Mrs. Claus is the finest chef you guys have ever eaten in your life. And amazingly enough, you didn't find one hair in your food. You don't know how she does it. Could be that robe. Looks like that robe she's wearing collects the hair as it falls.
Oh, that's where it came from. Yeah.
Okay. I guess, yeah, we'll go to the
Emporium.
Emporium. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
So, yep. So
We need to
you
get
guys
some.
climb in the sleigh and it starts flying off as you guys fly towards the star before it just gets really bright, like Hook going to Neverland.
Things
Before
start to the right.
yeah,
straight on
everything
the
starts to materialize, and you guys see that you are outside of the Wandering Emporium. At first, you panic as you realize you don't have your war machines. But a few minutes later, they appear in a puff of smoke. You imagine Maggie took the liberty.
Oh,
Did she fix my bike?
Yep. Yep, it's
Oh,
looking
man.
better than ever. Let me
Oh,
tell you,
man.
it's
Kringle was going to give me that Woodolph's Mall for doing that.
I don't think you ever actually landed
yeah,
on
I didn't
that.
really ask for it.
What was I looking up? You were doing something.
We just
Oh,
had
the
the
bike.
boon. Before Kringle leaves, can we ask for like, is there any way we could reach him if we needed to?
Maggie can reach him.
We were looking at our war machines.
You're doing what?
We were looking at our war machines.
Oh,
You're going to
yeah,
say something about war machines.
Yeah, I wanted to see something here real quick. Maybe not. There it is. So you have on the front of yours a flamethrower now.
Woohoo.
I'll put that in there.
Holy shit.
Hold on real quick. Just going to add this in here real quick. Why is it doing that? Oh. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, I'm going to screw this up. There we go. Okay. And then on the front of the big one, a writhing humanoid torso made of melting wax juts out from the front of it with a barbed hand crank between its shoulder blades. You guys figure out that when you crank that, it telepathically screams in agony, creating psychic damage.
Wait, like, so the crank is connected to...
Yeah, somebody has to actively do it, but as you do it, it says it targets one creature it can see within 120 feet of the screamer. The target must make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw or take 4d12 psychic damage.
Jeez.
Here, I can
yeah.
drop it in the
yeah.
thing. I don't know.
Does that mean like basically somebody has to like ride in the front behind to use it, or sort of?
Yeah, so it's just another. It takes a crew member to use it. Yep.
Got it.
I don't know if you can copy and paste that or.
Yeah. Infernal Screamer. And create a action. I'll drop it in. Let's see.
Wow.
You reach 120 feet. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
One target. Oh yeah, type. Ranged. Oddly enough, they don't do let you add something here that's a save, but that's fine.
Yeah, I know it's kind of a
weird thing.
But
To hit 0, 1 target, 4d12 psychic. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna put 1 target on it. Oh wait, sorry, that should be up here. And then range. DC. 15.
So make sure if
Oh.
you guys are you guys can attune up to whatever you want, but make sure you're at your limit, except for the exception of Kessin, who can technically limit or attune to 4 as long as 2 of them are those 2 blades. And so what I would do is I would drop in a frost brand and we'll have to change the damage type.
Yeah.
But drop in a frost brand and a flame tongue. Change the names to, you know, if you want to call them cool mint and peppermint slice or whatever, just so we know that they're the special ones, because they do have other things you can do. Remember, you have to go look. You can cast that plate thing, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It does take your concentration, but I mean, just to add +1 straight to your AC for an hour is not bad.
Yeah. Definitely, you know, the sort of thing of after you pop out of invisibility.
So should I type in Frostbrand and Flame Tongue?
Yeah, so you just go over here, you type in Frostbrand, drop it in there, and then
Drop in
flame.
the Frostbrand.
Yep, and then I will change the damage type because I think it drops it in as like longsword, but
Yeah, I dropped him in.
okay.
And then I will unattune to the Scimitar Speed.
Okay, but then are you taking those boots? And if so, are you attuning to those? And if so, then you have, I don't know how many things you have.
Yeah.
I took the horseshoes, so I mean I've got a free attunement slot, but that's only going to be temporary. So if we're gonna sell something, if you're going to do those boots and nobody else is wearing them, I mean I will attune to them, and then we can sell them when I get mine back, if I get them back. I don't know where everybody's at on attunement, but taking that ring gave me one attunement slot.
The Wand of War Mage
picture.
takes an attunement, correct?
The what?
Wand of War Mage takes an attunement.
Yep.
I'm all attuned up. So if you want the boots, go for it.
Well, I don't know who else. I mean, if somebody else
Anybody
wants
wants
to.
Oh, the
Did
yeah,
take the
the
horseshoes. So.
boots of spider climb, right? Or is that not what you're saying? You don't.
The ones
you
that
want-
Mark, the ones that
the boots of silent
yeah.
night, I guess, is the question,
Yeah.
right?
the boots that need
Uh,
attunement have got Elvenkind and Spider Climb combined, right?
Yep.
I would probably take those over my red sash, which is basically a ring of fire resistance if nobody else is using them.
Oh, if you want them, go ahead. I mean, go ahead and take them because, like I said, I took the horseshoes, so that's kind of my pick.
But if I guess and that you only have that free slot until you get the whatever Maggie's gonna make you for
Hopefully,
for 5
she gets
years.
it back to me. Right.
Yeah, got it. All right, I'll take the boots of silent night then, unless anybody else wants them.
I'm attuned up. So is Risberg and Lorgar. So we're all attuned up, really.
I'll take the sash and use it until
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
That'll be huge for you.
Yeah, it's the red sash, which is basically just a ring of fire resistance. You can drop in. I'll let me know once it's in yours, and I'll do it out here. I'll see if I can drop that into. It doesn't really do that. But okay, boots of Elvenkind. Over. Make some changes here. And why does it never work as I imagine it would?
Damien.
He said he'll be back.
No, I'm looking at I can access Risberg. I wonder if that's the reason his keeps screwing up.
Probably.
I can access your character.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like he can grant that. Like it's a reasonable thing for someone to be able to control multiple characters.
I just didn't know if that was maybe what was.
Yeah, it could be. It could contribute to it definitely, especially if you're like opening things up. You're
know.
muted, by the way.
Risberg, you're muted.
Yeah. He had given you access to my to Risberg's character sheet because you were using Trask, and he made
so
that available so you could see what all it could do.
That's right.
That was after then you were having problems, so that wasn't it.
I haven't had any trouble today. I did temporarily, but it cleared itself up. I didn't have to reboot today or refresh.
You know, it's kind of sad that Trask is such a good sword, but none of us are going to be using him.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Well, to be honest, I kind of agreed with what Brandon was saying. When we were in battle, I was kind of envious of what this Frostbrand was doing.
Yeah, I like the Frostbrand better than I did all that other stuff.
Doing more damage.
Well, you guys do have the ability to Risberg switch. You know, he said it once,
Video was off.
but if you really want to, you can switch the Holy Avenger with.
Oh, one more thing I did want to bring up. I can't believe I forgot this. So, what's her name? Maggie. Before you leave, one more thing she says to you is, "Well, I hate to see one of my boys in such conundrum. I sense your regret there, your Risberg. Kringle could possibly petition his father for help if you really wish to go back and change a moment in time."
Well, Lorgar was kind of regretting not doing it, so
Yeah.
I think we should wait till Lorgar's here.
but the thing is, we don't have to have the sword.
We
Keep
have
saying we don't have to have the sword.
we
Finish.
have the
Well, I was wanting to use it.
Right.
the vials.
So if
And,
you don't want it, now would be the time to backtrack.
Yeah. But I think the idea would be if we petition Father Time to change the moment so that instead of Risberg taking it, Lorgar does, in which case, you know, Risberg would return to normal, but it would also mean that Lorgar signs up for it. And that would be definitely something that I would like him to probably weigh into. But it's a good option, and it might be something that I don't know if everyone had
Well,
planned
I'm
on
just-
going for much longer, but we could also just wait for next session to kind of resolve that if you guys.
If we're going to do so, I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Damien could. Pittsburgh could not use it, and then Damien could talk to.
Oh yeah,
Lorgar
that's
if he's
true.
not here later.
Yeah, I could resort that out too.
Whatever you guys. So, yeah, definitely whether or not Lorgar did take it. Yeah, that's a whole nother. Yeah, we
Because if
definitely-
Lorgar says he wants to take it, then you could just say that all happened at once, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
So if Risberg don't want it, he could go ahead and do it now.
But if you
Yeah,
do
well,
too, I don't
well,
want to. I just.
Yeah, I mean,
I
maybe he's
sense
changed his
your
mind.
regret a bit earlier, so.
I do somewhat regret it. I do.
Now's your
You wanna
chance.
change it?
You're in the pocket plane of joy, separated
Yeah.
from original creation. You have a chance. Father Time on your side.
I will.
So it is known that the sword in you and a person cannot be separated, but perhaps the moment where you combine could never have happened. And so, with that, you know, she goes over to Kringle and talks to him for a minute. You know, they actually have a real heated conversation at first, and then you see he finally walks over and he starts to, looks like he's talking to himself. Before what appears to be a vaguely humanoid figure appears, though its body is made up of like the universe, right? What you see is creations of stars and explosion of other stars, basically the flow of time going forward and backwards.
Hey, it's eternity.
Before a hand,
That's what I was thinking too.
before a hand is what should the shape, vague humanoid shape? You know, you're assuming this thing is taking to let your minds, you know, grasp what is happening. And you know, he just waves his hand, and nothing dramatic happens. It's just as if that moment never happened. The moment where you decided to join with the sword, that moment disappears. And you see just standing before you in an instant. It's not even like a flash. It just is Risberg now, as he was before Trask even, before him and Trask connected there. Yeah.
I slowly reach down and unbelt Trask and hand it over to Risberg. You don't have to use it, but you can carry it.
I guess we'll figure out what happened to the sword later, or do we know, like, right now, is it just back at where it was?
The sword?
Yeah.
The sword, well, I guess that depends on, well, I don't think, it doesn't mean, just because that didn't happen, doesn't mean that Lorgar did. That, actually, all of his actions still took place, so he may not even be worthy of taking it now, if he does feel that kind of, so that is going to, at the moment, it just seems to be a hunk of, in this para-elemental plane, kind of dead in your guys' hands at the moment.
Like,
Okay,
well,
so we should.
yes, I seem to be the only one that could move it, without having it, do this thing. So at least I'll hold it for now. I'll put that in here. Just inert Holy Avenger. Plus, absolute worst case. Sure, this can sell for a lot.
Yeah, right. Sold it for a few beers and a meal, hot meal. Oh my god!
Drop it mid Emporium. It forms the cathedral and just wrecks the place.
Right. So yeah, now with that done, so now we'll go back. You can just use your character when we go back. I'll be able to. I'll make sure that it's switched to Risberg and not the Holy Avengers. So you'll have your character and everything. Actually, we'll probably stop here. I was gonna play till noon. I do have lessons, but it's probably a good place to stop before we get into the Wandering Emporium, because I do have a few things that I think are going to be. I'm glad you decided to go to the Wandering Emporium. You have many options, but I'm glad I went to the Emporium. But yeah, so also, through the Giftmas cheer and all that you learned about Maggie and the world, you guys have learned, have picked up new skills and such. So go ahead and level up.
Yay! Immediately doing that.
Yep. So, and then we will play our next time. I think our next one was actually on Sunday. If that's too soon, we can change it, but we can talk about it on Discord if we want as well. But I'm down to play whenever. Yeah, that was fun though. That was a good one. You guys actually. Yeah. I'm glad you threw the milk on him, because you were basically doing 1 point of damage to him no matter what you did, while he had this aura of naughtiness around him. And the milk, of course, was the only thing that would, or any kind of dairy.
Yeah.
He's lactose intolerant and gluten insensitive, or sensitive. But yeah, so